Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday. We fucking made it through the week. And it's me, Minx, and I'm joined with Mud Puppy. There he is.
Hi.
And, of course, we have our new guy, KJ. What's up, dude?
What up?
And we're joined by best stepdad ever, Cochise.
Good evening, everybody. Daddy.
Right? That's KJ's dad. So, yeah. It's fucking Friday. I don't know. We have a guest tonight. We have a guest next Friday, too. But, yeah, no. We have a guest tonight. So that's exciting. But, yeah. So, Mud Puppy, how was your week?
Oh, has it been trying? But life goes on, and we'll make the best of it. Time for a Mud Puppy rant like everybody loves.
Oh, yes. Do it.
Okay. This is one of those touchy-feely ones, and you guys, everybody that's on right now has heard it, and I know we've gotten a lot of new listeners that have not heard this, but it's my whole feelings and the depression rant I go on about. Think of your feelings and everything that you feel like cars on a road. You're the road, and your feelings are like the cars. Mm-hmm. They're going to go up and down the road just like your feelings come in and out of yourself. Sometimes you have big cars. Sometimes you have small cars. Just like feelings. Sometimes you're big mad. Sometimes you're little mad. But guess what? Those feelings go away just like the cars. So that's what you have to focus on. Mm-hmm. Don't stop just because you're getting big depressed or something like that. Keep moving. And I've posted this a couple other times. Make someday today. Does that make sense to you?
It does. It definitely does.
Yeah,
Don't
definitely.
sit in the moment. Don't dwell on stuff. Keep going. Be functional.
Ooh, there it is.
You were waiting for it.
I was.
Get out and do something with your life. Quit sitting on the couch.
But the couch is comfy.
But I have Xbox and beer next to my couch.
I mean, he's not wrong. But no, I understand. I get what you're right. Don't you roll your eyes at me, young man. No, even though you're older. But no, like I understand what you're saying. You know, like there's ups and downs, and you just have to make the most of, life.
Exactly. And like I said, you're the road. So all roads have what? They have an intersection.
Yes.
Which means you're going to cross other people's lives. And guess what? Those same cars go down those other roads.
True.
You come across people that have the same feelings or have had the same feelings that you have. So guess what? If you have a moment of depression, reach out. Guess what? Talk to those same cars go down those other roads.
Yeah.
Reach out. Talk to somebody. They probably have dealt with the same feelings that you've dealt with. So in turn, they can tell you how they dealt with it.
Yeah.
Keeping stuff built up inside of yourself is bad.
Yeah.
Because you will boil over. How they dealt with it.
Yeah.
And that's Mud Puppy's Motivational Minute.
Nice.
Awesome.
Just
bro.
keep swimming.
Right.
That was for you, KJ.
I refuse to swim. I'll just float like the fat guy in the pool.
Why do you refuse to swim? You said that you were an orca earlier.
Oh God!
You
Was
did.
that in context too? Me dancing.
Yes. No, we were talking about how like I really need, another like Spanish man in my life because I really want to go like dancing. And
No. What was the name of the dance?
bachata.
Isn't that the drink? No, that's horchata.
Yeah.
My bad.
The fuck is wrong with you?
You've had horchata, haven't you? Please tell me you've had
I
horchata.
have, but I know the difference between that and a dance. Like, there's
I
kind
don't
of a
Spanish
difference.
well.
Oh, apparently not. Like, I don't fucking know what to tell you, but apparently you are not good at this.
Well, if
I'm
you
like-
have enough horchata, you will. If you have enough horchata, you will dance.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, I love it. I love it, Dad. If you have enough horchata, you will bachata.
Horchata.
No, you're so right, though.
Maybe that's how the
Ah,
bachata
it's a
came about.
drink.
Right? Oh. Seriously, though, if you ever, like, get the chance to, like, YouTube bachata, and, it's, like, just this sex, like, this lusty, passionate, like, sex-fueled dance, and you're just like, I need it. You're like, oh, my God.
That was frowned upon in Catholic school.
Sorry, I was having flashbacks of last week.
Right?
All I can see is like myself, just like an orca beaching the top of the ocean. Yeah, that's me dancing. It's not graceful. It's not pretty.
Are you kidding? Orca are super graceful. What the hell's wrong with you?
Fine, humpback whale. There we go.
They're graceful, too. Whales are actually really graceful.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're fucking tubby as fuck, but they know how to move, obviously. And then, I don't know.
They do.
Fine. Three-toed sloth. There we
Oh,
go.
that's better.
Nice, slow, deliberate
Sloths are
movements.
cute.
Sloths
Which-
are cute, though.
Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it. I need that emotional boost.
I'm here for you, man.
Right? Friggin'. Oh my gosh. But yeah, okay, so my week has been it's been pretty uneventful. I think I had to get up. Okay, so I didn't work today, but I had to get up at 5:30 so I could get ready and out of the door by 7, which didn't happen. I didn't wake up until like 6, but whatever. So yeah, we were out of the door a little before 7 for mandatory family fun day
I don't miss that at all.
at Ghost unit. And Ghost is Air Force, and apparently the first Friday of every month it's called they call it, they're really original with this, really creative, they call it First Friday. And
Oh my God.
I know, right? And it's like
First-
it's like family unit fun day. And so today they played ultimate football and kickball, and my happy ass sat in the chair with my dog, and I was like, yeah, no, this is good.
You were the cheerleader.
I wasn't even cheering. I was just listening to everyone talk shit to each other. I'm like, this is like totally judging. And like, let's be honest here. Like, it's medac, so like I can't really judge any unit for doing anything, right? But I was judging the shit out of this Air Force unit. I was like, this is what these fuckers do.
You can, though, because you were medac.
Right.
Everybody judged medac.
Yeah, they did. But yeah, so there was that. And then I tried to take a nap today, like afterwards, because I was fucking tired because, again, I slept on my couch last night because snoring and encroachment. And, yeah, so I didn't sleep very well. And so I'm kind of tired.
Don't be yawning.
I'm trying so hard not to right now. But then, yeah, so like during my like nap time that I tried to get my mentor, he decided to use that time to mentor me, I guess. Would be the right terminology. I don't fucking know. But yeah, so he's like, yeah, no, let's use this time to teach Minx the ways of the Force. And I'm like, okay. But apparently I did pretty good because he said I passed. So I was like, okay. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I don't. It's just, and then let's see. I tried something new with my eyeliner today, so that was exciting. Like, you know, this is my, like, you know, excitement for the day. Is like, what can I do with my eyeliner today? Because I don't fucking girl well, right? So I tried to do this like fucking cat eye thing with the eyeliner, and like I can do one eye hella good, right? And it'd be like, oh yes, this looks fucking awesome. And it's normally my right eye, and like and that's it. And then like, so I do that, right? And then I go to the left, and I'm like, all right, let's shoot for somewhat even. Like, I'm not even like that. That's all I'm shooting for at this point. It's just, all right, let's make it look almost even. And at first it was nope, it was no, right? And I was like, my face. And it almost got to the point where I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's just turn my face into like a fucking panda or kiss makeup, right? Yes. Like, yeah.
Hey, at least you didn't go ICP. That's all I gotta say.
Right, yeah, no. But if anything, it would have been kiss. Like, you know what, fuck it.
I could see it now. Mink's coming on camera one night at Violent J.
Right, hey guys, what's up?
Magnets, how do they work?
Nobody knows. It's like fucking witchcraft, man. But yeah.
I used to listen to ICP.
I didn't.
I grew up in Detroit.
I used to.
It's, yeah. If you came from Detroit, at one point in time, you were a, what do they call them, juggalo? At some point in your life, yeah.
Like, I still have one of the albums and I listen to it regularly, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I cringe at myself. Too edgy for me.
Right.
I still have Riddlebox on cassette, CD, and on actual record.
I don't even know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I never
Amazing
listened to
Jekyll
that
Brothers.
band. Or yeah, sure, whatever.
Yep. It's every one of their albums are named after like some aspect of the Dark Carnival, which is something that's gonna come along and deal with all the bad people in life. I don't know. Piggy Pie though, that's pretty badass fucking song.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. What? I listen to like pop and country. I'm kind of a basic girl. Like, I'm kind of a basic bitch, but like I'm not a full basic bitch.
Do you wear shorts with cowboy boots?
Occasionally. Only at festivals. And
do you go to the country? Do you go to the country clubs, as in not like country bars? Do you go to country bars wearing shorts and boots?
I have.
And what did you drink?
Either Jack and Coke or tequila or whiskey or a combination of all that and some sort of dark beer.
Because, you know, tequila makes her clothes fall off.
It does. That it does, my friend. She loses a contact down the sink and everything. I don't fucking know.
And have you ever buried your keys into the side of his four-wheel drive?
No. I can honestly say I've never...
But no, you're good. You're not basic at all.
Right? That's why I said, like, I'm like, you know, 75% basic, and then there's like 25% that's not, because I don't know, I don't fit all of the basic bitch stereotypes or criteria. So, I don't know.
Is it bad that I have a song lyric for just about everything that's ever said?
No.
No. That's how I live my life as well. Except with movies and video games. So.
Baby. Yeah.
But yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let me talk about this guest that we have tonight. Her name is Mary Martinez, and she is from the Cochise Serving Veterans. And they
Cochise.
No.
Cochise.
No, that's not how it's pronounced, is it? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
Yes.
Fuck. Shit.
It's Cochise, Arizona.
Well, it looks like Cochise, and so, anyways, Cochise. I don't know. So they were formed in a couple years ago, and so Maria. Sorry, not Mary. Maria is going to be on later tonight. I think she goes by Mary though. So yeah, so that's gonna be later on, and then our third hour, I think we might do games, or I'm kind of feeling trivia.
Ooh.
Right? I think I might do trivia tonight. What do you guys think?
I don't know. Trivia is fun.
Yeah, right? I know. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But real quick, before, we get into fucking news and shit, I'm going to give you guys a heads up on our upcoming guests. So next Friday, Mud, you and I, we have Drill Sergeant High from Angry Cops. Right?
We'll get along just fine.
Right? You're fucking excited. Next Wednesday, 2 Wednesdays from now, so the 16th, we've got Jason Redman from Combat Wounded Coalition. And then on the 18th, Mud Pup, you and I have Garrett Goodwin from American Heroes and Camp Thrive. Yeah. So those are our upcoming guests. It's August, so it's slow right now. Everyone's out doing shit, and we're just here putting on a radio show or something.
Woo-woo.
Yeah. Right? Woo!
A visual radio show.
Right? Yes, exactly. Like, I totally have a face for radio, and it should stay that way.
You're preaching to the choir.
There's a reason why I'm not on cams.
But yeah, so all right, so I need to start off with some serious what the fuck shit in my local area. Everyone, y'all fucking know I live by Fort Hood. So 2 stories popped up literally yesterday, involving people at Fort in fucking Killeen, Texas. Well, 3. One is the Guinness World Record for the longest penis belongs to a man in Killeen. It was measured at 19.1 inches. Yeah, no, think about and that's, I think it was flaccid.
Ow.
What about that dude? What was he from? Like Pakistan or India or something?
No, he's American.
No, the other guy.
Oh, the one before him that was 18 point something?
I don't know. It was the size of my leg.
He was Mexican.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so the new world record for the longest dick is now 19.1 inches, and that's held by a guy here in Killeen by the alias of Gary, because he wants to keep his identity secret, apparently.
Since you know everything, is it functional?
Dude, I wouldn't know, and I wouldn't want to know, because at that size, no.
Well, it'd probably get excited and pass the fuck out.
Right? God.
So is he a shower or a grower?
Dude, I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't want to know, because again, I choose life. Impalement is not on the list of things that I want to experience. Ever.
I'm holding out a tape measure right now, and I'm looking at 19.1 inches, and I'm even saying, I'm feeling out.
Right?
Is he married? I feel bad for his wife.
It said he was single. I don't have the article pulled up because it happened, a while ago, and I forgot to send it into our news chat room because I'm an idiot. And, but yeah, it's fucking 0.1 inches long.
Activate Google Eyes.
Right? Yeah, no, fucking do that. But no,
Well,
seriously.
if you would have sent it into our news chat, it would have taken up 2 screens.
It probably would have. But yeah, so fuck, dude. No, just
He probably has to use both hands.
in order to
when
jerk
he's
it.
like, yeah.
Right?
He's trying to spend some personal time. Both hands. I can't even fucking comprehend that.
Right? God damn.
You should go meet him and say hi, Minx.
Dude, I don't want to. Again, I choose life, dude.
For
Oh
science.
no, I'm not saying.
Oh, for
more just
science?
say hi.
I should go meet this random dude by the alias of Gary for science. No.
Everybody you meet new named Gary, you're going to be like,
Right? No, thank you, sir. I know what's down there, and I choose life. So that was one news story for the Killeen area. The second is about a kindergarten teacher by the name of Thomas Cannon, who it remains in jail after he was named in indictments Wednesday, charging 4 counts of aggravated sexual assault of a child and 3 counts of indecency with a child by contact. He's 42 of Salado and is held in lieu of bonds totaling $800,000.
And if he got indicted on that and the bond's that high, he fucked.
Yeah, right? Cannon was arrested on May 12th following an investigation of a complaint from a student whose mother reported inappropriate physical contact with a teacher. Cannon was a kindergarten teacher at Iduma, I don't fucking know, elementary school, according to the school's website. According to the arrest warrant affidavit, on May 10th, the girl told her grandmother, who picked her up at school, that her teacher, quote, does nasty things to me and my friend. The girl said the incidents occurred at school. Killeen ISD issued a statement on May 12th saying Cannon was removed from the classroom and will not return pending the investigation. Parents were notified of the investigations by phone call. The district said that it is working closely with Killeen police and will help out with the investigation however necessary. So that was the first one. And then the second one for the Killeen area. Killeen, Texas, Dr. David Anthony Miranda, 47 of Westlake Hills, who worked as a contractor in the Metroplex Hospital emergency room in Killeen, was in the Bell County Jail Wednesday evening after his arrest on a warrant charging possession of a controlled substance. Bond was set at $25,000 according to jail records.
I wonder what the controlled substance was.
Right?
$10 marijuana.
That black tar heroin. No. A Metroplex spokesperson said Miranda was immediately removed from duty and, quote, will no longer provide services at any Team Health client site. The U.S. Marshals Service arrested Miranda Wednesday following an investigation that started after a woman made a statement to Austin police about a sexual assault on March 25th, in which Miranda and a second man were identified as suspects, according to the arrest warrant. Quote, the victim did not recall being filmed or photographed, the affidavit said, but on April 12th, the victim asked Miranda if her video or photographs were taken. Miranda hesitated and stated he did not take a photo of the victim's bottom, but that the second suspect actually took the photo on his cell phone and then sent it to Miranda as a text. On June 5th, an Austin investigator obtained a search warrant for Miranda's home and vehicle, quote, based on information received that photos and or videos may have been taken of the victim without her permission. When the warrant was executed 2 days later, investigators found photos of nude women and 2 small plastic baggies containing a white powdery substance and a dresser drawer, and recovered a small glass vial from a box near the entrance to Miranda's home office labeled morphine. Subsequent tests showed that the substance in the baggies and in the vial was cocaine. Miranda is a 98 graduate of the Cornell University Medical College in New York, according to online Texas Medical Board records, which show no actions or license restrictions against the physician whose primary practice area is emergency medicine. The medical board says Miranda has hospital privileges at Metroplex and worked as an associate clinical professor in the Department of Surgery, Division of Emergency Medicine at the University of Texas Southwestern Medical School in Dallas, although he's not currently listed as a faculty member. Well, no shit he's doing cocaine. He works in the fucking ER.
Cocaine will get you every time.
Right? I guess. But no, like honestly, like fucking working in the ER is tough. I mean, of course they're gonna be on fucking cocaine. He's a fucking upper. He's gotta be fucking juiced somehow. Fuck. And it's Metroplex, which is like my rival hospital at work. Like that's my competition hospital besides Darnell. So
we care a lot. No, we care better than you guys. You guys don't care as much as we do. I can imagine the fights in the parking lot you guys have.
Dude, it's like a West Side Story-esque. Like we fucking break out in song and dance and shit. It's great.
I can see all the doctors in the parking lot with scalpels.
Mm-hmm. You better watch out.
Don't bring up West Side Story. I'll start singing.
No, and then I'm an ortho tech, so I deal with all the heavy instruments and shit. So fucking bring it. I can work with mallets. I'll fuck somebody up.
So I have your answer for the penis.
Okay, yes.
That's a Buc-ee's bottle.
It is.
Wait.
Yay, Buc-ee's.
I have yet to step foot inside a Buc-ee's.
Are you fucking kidding? Dude, you've lived in Texas longer than I have. What are you waiting for?
I've been to Texas twice my whole life. And both times I made it a point to go to Buc-ee's.
Right? Because they're amazing.
They're not up in this part of Texas.
Are you serious?
I'm in north central Texas. I was actually looking forward to seeing a Buc-ee's on my drive between here and Amarillo and up into Oklahoma. And
they're
and
not
whatever.
up there? Dude, you need to come down here. There's one in Temple. Or is it?
Yeah, that's down there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You should come down. You should come down here, and that way, and then you can hang out with me and Spanky because we're awesome company. Yeah, no, I know we are. And like toot my own horn and shit. But
and we'll go hang out at Buc-ee's. We'll do a broadcast from Buc-ee's.
Yes.
What is Buc-ee's?
What? Okay, hold on. What is Buc-ee's? Okay, think like the best highway gas station / like store ever, and then multiply that by like 30.
Yeah.
So Sheetz.
But better. Like,
it's a truck stop
it is.
in Walmart.
Like combine.
Had a bastard baby.
Like the bathroom.
The bathrooms are spectacular. I heard.
Yes, the bathrooms are always clean and they smell good. Like you walk in and like 20 people are right there to be like, "Hello, welcome to Buc-ee's," and you're like, "God damn!" Like I just got assaulted like on my ears, and then everyone's always super friendly. There's always a pump available to fill up with gas.
Yeah.
They're freaking. Oh, and then they've got like fresh food in there. It smells so good, and then like everything is so nice and like organized, and like there's food forever in there.
The jerky and the beef sticks and
right.
Oh.
He knows.
Okay, so I'm going to Texas soon.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
No, like seriously, like if you do a road trip in Texas, like you have to plan your stops around Buc-ee's. Like they're hard to find as you go like on the I-10 west. Like you don't find them. So they're mostly like down in like central and then like eastern Texas. But they're awesome.
You can decorate your house, buy clothing.
Mm-hmm. All from Buc-ee's. Like this place is awesome.
Get gas. like 40 sodas on tap.
Yeah. No, it's great. But
a wall of candy.
yes.
Mud. My penis can get only so erect. You need to calm me down here, man.
Speaking of penises, go ahead and read that article, dude.
All right, so exactly what you just said. The former record was Roberto Cabrera, who set the record with a measurement of 18.9 inches, 48.1 centimeters for our foreign people, back in 2015. Since then, many men around the world have attempted to take the crown, but all have failed until now. He officially did measure at 19.1, 48.5 centimeters by the world record judges. Gary, particularly, as he has not always had such a long penis. Centimeters by the world record judges. So, while having an extra long penis might sound like a blessing, Gary did reveal that it has made some aspects of life a bit harder. Unfortunately, my girlfriend broke up with me because I was just too big for her, he told reporters. Finding a suitable partner is going to be pretty tough, but hopefully there's a girl out there who can handle my penis.
No.
No.
You are always going to be on top. You are never going to have her on top. It'll be like Vlad the Impaler all over again.
Well, exactly. I'm sorry, but with, like, you know, our anatomy down there, like, unless she is strictly, like, an anal princess, and that's all she fucking does, good luck, dude. Like, no one's going to be able to fucking take that. Because
I just had the fucking... The vision of like anal princess that 19.1 inches snaking through part of the intestines.
Oh God! I mean, you know, like they sell those fucking massive sex toys that, you know, like are as long as my fucking leg, right?
And that guy's like, that's cute.
Right. But
that'll get you warmed up, sweetheart.
Right? Yeah, no. But you know, and like these fucking hookers, you know, allegedly, and it's like some videos that, these instructional videos that I've seen on the interwebs. These hookers are shoving shit down their butthole, fucking like as literally like the long as my fucking leg or arm, and I'm just like, where is it going? You know, like, and then it like disappears, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna get stuck, and then I'm gonna have to be the one to take it out, right? This is not gonna end well for either of us. But right, yeah, no, and then it shoots out, and I'm like, oh, no. But you know, like the vaginal cavity, like that can only stretch so much, like literally, like it can only, like the normal vaginal cavity is only 4 to 5 inches long, right? Deep, anyways. And then, you know, when it, like, during arousal and, like, you know, penetration, it obviously stretches to accommodate the size of the dick, right? Basic, like, you know, physiology. However, 19 inches, it can't do that.
It takes a couple laps.
No, not even then.
Could he, like... and does it specify 19.1 flaccid or 19.1 hard?
Ooh, yes.
It does not.
Okay, because if it's 19.1 hard, he's fucked. But if it's 19.1 flaccid, all he has to do is like fold it up once or twice and bam. You know, he's golden. Or you know, he could tie it in a knot and bam, he's automatically a god. It'll hurt like hell, but...
Like fold it up once or twice on itself and then go in and like try and do his thing. Like
Hey, I'm just trying to figure out the best way for my bro here.
Like, I hope
Gary,
that chick...
I'm looking out for you, man.
Dude, all I'm saying is I hope that chick, like, if that's what it takes, and some chicks like, oh yeah, no, I'll do that. Like, then all I'm thinking is, oh, she must get like fucking fisted on the regular, because no.
God,
so imagine Gary at a table across from a young lady that he's trying to get to know a little bit better, and then she reaches over, grabs his hand, and says, "Okay, Gary, tell me something about yourself that I don't know."
Right.
Both my hands are on the table.
Right. Oh my God. Would be so bad. Ugh.
I mean, folks, think about it. The standard piece of paper is 8.5 by 11 inches.
Right? Yeah, no. And fuck that.
A tabloid piece of paper, which is commonly found in Europe, is 11 by 19 inches.
God. No.
No.
No, again, I don't want it. I choose life. No. Ugh. No.
His penis is larger than most everybody's computer screens.
No, don't say that, because now I'm looking at my computer screen and I'm like, you dick.
I'm sitting here like holding up my tape measure at 19.1, measuring random things, seeing what's bigger. It's bigger than an Xbox.
Oh my God.
It's half the length of my rifle. You know, it's this guy's gonna have a great life.
No, he's not. He can't get laid. Like,
MP Club.
yeah. How long is that?
I don't remember.
Special section. He'll have his own special section on what's that, Pornhub?
An MP Club is 20 inches long. That is the wooden MP Club.
So he's an inch. He's not even a full inch smaller than that. No. He might as well just go. He might as well just like resign the fact that all he can do now is like fuck cows or donkeys now, and like that's his life. He needs to move to Tijuana and do donkey shows.
He'd make billions.
Size comparison. Hold on.
Wait.
Or you can
Can of Mountain Dew.
Right. Normal size. Right, and then nope.
I can't even back up far enough for it all to fit in the camera.
Oh my God.
That's what she said.
Could you imagine the reveal? It's like, taking off the pants, baby, I'm gonna make you feel so good. And then she's pulling down his pants and just flops out over her face, over the back of her head.
No.
Your standard large cup from Subway.
Right?
Dude, I'm just now catching up with that video with the 7-Up can in your baton.
No, but
over 2 cups tall.
Right? No, but seriously, it's like a fucking elephant trunk just like flops out, and you're like, no.
It is literally
your entire length of your arm. No.
Yeah.
That's how. No, that's God. I honestly, I hope that's when it's like erect, because if it's not, like he's gonna pass out from blood loss.
Let's forget about the length. You've seen the pictures of the dude from Mexico, right?
No. Well, now I want to, I think.
Well, he wraps his shit in a sock, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That dude.
Yeah. Now think, if it's that long, think about how big around.
Oh.
Think girth.
Hopefully it's not like a fucking... Hopefully it's skinny. I don't know.
It's just a giant, veiny, girthy thing.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully it's thin, so that way he can like convince hookers to be like, no, it's fine. Just take it up your butt. It'll fit. It won't hurt. I promise. But if
he signs his name with it like a pencil.
Right. And like it's really the only thing he has to hope for. So hopefully it's not like a fucking club. Dude, he could. Oh my God, that thing's like a weapon. He could probably beat a motherfucker with it.
I was just about to say, like, what happens if he gets thrown and like his pants come undone and he hits somebody along the way with his dick?
Oh my God.
Do you imagine driving? Just think about driving with this giant penis between your legs. There's no comfortable position.
We're riding a bike.
Dude doesn't ride a bike. The dude can't.
Wearing shorts. He can't wear shorts.
You just got growth on the side of your legs.
God.
How does he take a shit?
Right? His dick's gonna hang in the toilet. Oh, it's gotta flop over his leg. That's how.
Yeah, but think about it. Everybody sat on a toilet. There's not much room there.
Better question. He has a 19.1-inch penis.
Yes.
How big are his balls?
Oh. Dude, what if they're tiny? No, seriously, they can't be fucking proportionate because goddamn, he's got like testicular cancer at this point. Yeah, no, good job, man. That's probably what they look like, hopefully.
By the way, those are dip cans.
Yes. And, those are proportionate, though. At least I would think they are. I don't know. I've seen a lot of scrotums in my line of work, so.
I mean, would it be the equivalent of putting 2 grapefruit behind a Coney Island hot dog? I don't think the dip cans would work, man. Like, I'm just catching up now. I'm like, no, it's got to be like grapefruit size at least.
Oh, no.
That dude's probably dying every night of blue balls.
So if he only had one testicle, Mud Puppy, according to your diagram there, he would look like he has a fly rod.
Yes.
Oh my God. No, seriously.
Go fishing with it.
I can't even grab my MP club anymore and mess with it like I normally do without thinking about that now. Son of a bitch.
Fucking first world problems.
Does it specify? Oh, never mind.
Right? No, he's got to use like 10 hands to jack it. Like, either that or just focus on the tip. Like, just the tip, baby. It's a fun little game we can play. It'll feel really good. We'll just see how it feels.
He would make millions doing self blowjobs.
I was just thinking of that, if you can see my video.
Oh my God!
I was like, wait a minute. That's just wrong.
He can suck his own dick. He doesn't have to like remove any ribs or train his body. He just has to look down. He can do himself a titty job if he wanted to.
Right? If he was fat enough, if he had man titties.
I mean, think he goes to the strip club. Hey, baby, am I turning you on?
No.
Nope, not at all.
As it hits himself in the fucking chin.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God!
No,
Seriously.
here's another
Fucking mud.
unanswered question. Imagine now you have a 19.1-inch penis.
Yes, go on.
And you have to, and you're masturbating, and it's time to come. How long would it take for it to go from point A to point B?
And could you get it all out without it getting stuck, like, in the middle of the tube?
I would want to do a scientific study on
Right? This is for
How old is this guy?
This is for science purposes now.
20-something?
26-year-old man from Killeen, Texas.
I'm coming over to stay the night for a couple of weeks, Minx, and I'm going to perform this magical science experiment.
Right? Like,
And
what experiment is this?
He's trying to see how long it'll take for this Gary kid to ejaculate.
Is that really is it really a thing that you want to know?
Yeah. It's like, how long does it take for a giraffe to puke?
Well, think about it. They say when you come at 28 miles per hour.
Oh,
But
God,
if
seriously?
the vessel is that long, some speed has to be lost.
And that's why I'm
Or
saying.
does it gain velocity because of...
Ooh, or smooth muscle, which would pulse it through. Would it pick up speed?
Exactly.
Ooh.
These are the important questions that need to be answered.
88 miles an hour.
Right. Seriously though, like now I'm like curious, like, does some of it get stuck in the middle and then he's like, gotta milk it out the rest of the way?
What does he do if he accidentally slips post-orgasm and it slips out of his hand? Where does it go?
And how much?
Right?
That's the other question. Most guys are semi-proportional to their size. 19.1 inches. I want to know how much per time, like in liquid ounces.
I don't.
Just because could you drown someone with that?
No.
What movie was that?
Ugh.
What was that? Scream? What was the parody?
Scream.
Oh,
Scream.
Scary Movie.
Scary Movie.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Where he stuck her to
that
the ceiling.
was disgusting. Ugh. God. Oh, God. Mud. Oh.
Put the helmet on, baby. Put the helmet on.
Oh. Oh, my God.
Or in Something About Mary when he got some in his hair. You called it hair gel.
Oh, good. I need some hair gel. No.
In this guy's case, it would be on his face, and it's beard wax.
Right.
Would it be like Mrs. Doubtfire with the face cream pie?
Ew. That's so gross. Stop. You're ruining such a good movie.
Coming up in about 15 minutes, we have Mary Martinez.
We do. Thanks, Cause. Oh, my God.
Well, at least we're getting it out now.
Seriously. Fucking. Are you good, Mud Puppy? Mud Puppy. Mud Puppy.
Hello?
Hey.
Did I lose you?
Yeah.
There we go.
Are you good?
Yep, I'm back.
Okay. Good.
I'm watching you lose it in the video, and it looks like you're having like a convulsion or something,
Yeah.
bro.
You
I
freaking.
was laughing and my headphones pulled out.
Oh my God. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, so that's some what the fuck stories that's been going on. Just in my local area. Teacher decided to get frisky with some kindergartners because, reasons. A local doctor decided to have cocaine in and around his vicinity. Again, because reasons. And we have a new Guinness World Record for the longest dick.
Road Tech wants to know. Road Tech is saying that it has iron sights.
Do what?
So, Road Tech is saying that the world's longest penis must have iron sights.
I mean, it might. I don't know. Again, I don't want to know. But, so Baltimore apparently is trying to take away, like, the world's dangerous, like, the U.S.'s most dangerous city away from Chicago. So,
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
yeah, so as of last week, the number of homicides in Baltimore has surpassed 200, making 2017 a record-setting year for violence on the city streets. As the body count rises, the police department has reassigned 150 officers to the city's most dangerous areas, but is still struggling to curb the bloodshed amid inner turmoil and mounting criticism. Mayor Catherine Puh, is that how you say it? Puh? P-U-G-H.
Yes.
Puh.
Huh.
Puh. Said she's developed a plan to stop the violence, but hasn't yet made it public. In the meantime, Baltimore residents are taking matters into their own hands, proposing a 72-hour ceasefire that would go into effect Friday and last at least through Sunday.
I hope it's a purge. If it's a purge, I'm going to Baltimore as soon as possible.
Oh my God.
Keep in mind that all of this is very inner city Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've done work up at the Johns Hopkins, which is just a little north of Baltimore, and it's freaking beautiful up there. It's awesome up there.
Yeah, no, this is all like inner city Baltimore, like the ghettos.
Thug
So
life?
me going by where the Navient building is, that evil student loan company, that would be a no-go area, I'm assuming.
They take my money too.
Well, I think there needs to be a purge, and there will be a valid reason for me to be in there during the purge.
Right?
Don't worry, Dad, I got you.
Oh,
Right.
If you could do something about the child support payments, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
Pretty soon you'll be able to afford me as a lawyer, so you can hire me and renegotiate that.
Right?
Well said.
Yeah, no, fucking... hey, Mud Puppy, look up real quick how many murders Chicago has had. Use your Google shit.
I got it right here, actually. And I'm not my puppy.
Oh, well, tell me all about it.
Well, if my lovely little laptop will load.
Ugh.
Come on, sweetheart.
You said you'd had it.
Right? You said you
Here we go.
had it.
Halfway through 2017, things have happened. At the year's midpoint, 323 people have died in Chicago violence.
Oh, it's already up from that one. Oh, they actually have a ticker. Wow.
Oh, they have a ticker.
Oh my God. Where's the ticker?
I kid you not. It's called HeyJackass.com.
Well, what's the ticker at? Where's Chirac right now?
Year to date, shot and killed 385, shot and wounded 1,837, total shot 2,222, total homicides 418.
God damn.
July, okay. Now that's year to date.
Okay.
July, 70 shot and killed, up 9%. Shot and wounded 355, down 7%.
Oh, good. That went down.
Total shot 425, so it's down 5%. Total homicide 77, so it's up 4%.
But they're not using guns, so, you know, success. Gun control is a success or something.
Now this week alone, shot and killed 4, shot and wounded 43, total shot 47. For total homicides, 4.
Dude, we're only 4 days into August.
That's just this week.
Yes, so 4 days into August.
Oh my God, yeah. No, week was 7:30 to 8:05.
There's still one more day. We don't have the complete data.
Right? There's still, but wait. There's still
But
another
wait,
day.
there's more.
Right?
We might get a full 5 for 5 homicides this week. Work week.
Right? One a day. God, seriously, my sister-in-law lives up there. I hope, and in, not a good area. It's kind of an okay area. There's trees there. But,
oh, wow.
Yeah, right? There's trees.
No, it gets better.
Oh?
A person is shot every 2 minutes and 19 seconds. And a person is murdered every day, every 12 hours and 21 minutes.
Fucking Tyler Alexander. They need to work on shot grouping.
I actually have a breakdown of that.
What? Oh, God. Way to keep it positive, Tyler, but oh my gosh, I guess there's other information.
Oh my God.
163 were headshots. 156 were torso shots. 8 were lower body. 7 were in arms, and 51 were unknown. That's for the killed. Oh, and 33 non-shooting homicides. The average age was 28 years old.
So, stabbing or choking or poison?
Yes. Yeah. And 40 were female, and 377 were male. And that's as of January 1st to August 2nd.
That's fucking ridiculous.
You want to hear the top 5 deadliest hoods?
Yes.
At number 5, we have
Boise, Idaho.
Auburn Gresham in Chicago. In number 4, we have Garfield Park. Stay away from his lasagna. Englewood, of course, is number 3. North Lawndale. And at number 1, with a whopping 49 homicides, 241 wounded, we have Austin.
Texas?
No, Austin neighborhood in Chicago.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, wait a second. No, it's not Texas.
What scares me is they also have the wounded count. 77 people got shot in the head.
And lived?
And lived.
Oh, wow.
That's 77 people I don't want to fuck with.
Right? Shit.
They came back to shoot the people that shot them.
Friggin'.
Officer Carrasquillo got shot in the head, and she came back and made the arrest.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're dead. fucking surprised what you can live through. I fucking did surgery on a fucking A&A guy in Afghanistan, obviously, because, you know, he's A&A, who fucking got shot in the face. He fucking lived. We fucking found the bullet in the back of his goddamn throat, and we're like, oh, hey, look. Like, we go to fucking intubate him, and we had to do a nasal intubation, right? Because, you know, his fucking jaw was fucked up because he got shot right here in the his lower lip area. So his fucking jaw was fucked up, so he couldn't intubate him, like, normally. So we had to go through his nose. And we fucking dislodged the bullet. We're like, oh, look at that. Shit. Yeah, he fucking lived.
The cause of death is staggering.
Everybody's like, well, how many of those were police-involved shootings?
Oh, were they?
16. And the police right now are 50-50. They're 8 and 8 for killed versus wounded.
Oh. I mean, is that good?
Well, yeah, I mean,
I would say
for the people that are going to be crying, oh, it's because the cops keep killing everybody. No. Sorry to tell you guys, it's people killing people.
Right.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
No, go on.
You found a
KJ.
picture of the wiener, didn't you?
2017. Oh. God, all right.
Share with the class, KJ.
2017 selfie-o-meter. How many people have shot themselves? 13 year to date. 2017 shot in the junk-o-meter. 38 year to date.
Oh, I just found that. Yep. Shot in the ass, 109.
How many? God.
Oh my god. Where is that one?
Just above it.
What the fuck? No,
Oh, there it is.
Go to heyjackass.com.
Yeah, apparently. But, yeah. It's time for our first break, you guys.
Oh.
I know, but we'll be back. We'll be back in, a couple minutes, and we will have our guests on with us. So, yeah, everybody sit tight, and we shall be back here within the next, 5 to 8 minutes. Yeah, so we'll see you then. All right, and we are back. Thank you, everybody, for hanging in with us over on Mixer and Facebook Live. And I'm joined now by Mary and Nita from Cochise Serving Veterans. Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me. I feel awesome because I'm not the only girl on the show anymore. It's great.
Yay! Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. So tell me a little bit about what you guys do and, what your guys' mission is.
So Cochise Serving Veterans is a local organization with several different partnerships throughout the community. And basically what we do is we try to provide all services for the veterans here in the county.
Mm-hmm. So where are you guys located?
We are in southern Arizona, about 75 miles south of Tucson.
Okay.
75? Yep, 75.
So
Tombstone area.
Yes.
Yeah, just west of Tombstone. Tombstone is actually part of Cochise County, which they incorporate.
Very nice. So, and I saw that you guys have, been an organization since 2013, correct?
That's correct. The organization was founded in 2013 and has been quickly gaining momentum.
Awesome. So what kind of services do you guys provide for,
Nita and I are, I'm the chair and Nita is the vice chair of the Cochise Serving Veterans Resource Fair. And so the Resource Fair is designed as a one-stop shop, basically, for the veterans of Cochise County to come and see and learn more about the benefits and entitlements that they've earned from serving their country. So that's what Nita and I and our amazing committee work on, is the resource fair.
Okay. How often do you guys have a resource fair?
It's an annual event.
Okay.
So
Every August.
every August. So
nice.
This will be the 4th year that we've done it. It'll be August 18th, and we have over 60 providers registered.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's several different services, anything from veterans entitlements to medical to dental. What else?
We do so VA benefits will be down here. We also have my mind just went blank.
Employment services, employment education service, resume writing services,
Haircuts. We have clothing that is donated. We actually do hygiene kits as well for veterans, because we not only serve homeless veterans, but we serve low-income veterans and their families as well, and all veterans, even active duty. So we will have some of the services from Fort Huachuca, which will be coming as well. We have Good Neighbor Alliance, which is the homeless shelter. We have the HUD Bash program. So if there is any veterans that are homeless that want to come out of homelessness, it's a great program. They set them up in a house, or not a house, but a rental. And there's other community members that actually help them get stuff for their house. Red Cross is also involved as far as helping provide for utilities, at least the initial deposits. We will also have veterans organizations there, like DAV, VFW, American
Legion
will be
Purple
here.
Heart Association.
Yeah.
So we have several different partnerships and collaborative efforts. At the resource fair, we'll also have a pet section. So at the pet section, they will be giving shots, registration. We also provide transportation to and from the event to anybody who may be in need, as well as getting the veterans' identification.
Okay.
So if they have identification, we provide them transportation to the DMV and back to the resource fair. Now, with the pet section of the resource fair, our veterinarian will only be there from 9 to 12 this year. So anything after that will be doing a few vouchers.
Okay.
There will also be, unfortunately, there's not going to be any groomers this year, but the groomers in the area have donated vouchers for their pet to get groomed. The nice thing about the resource fair and all the providers that are coming, they're all doing it for free.
Oh, wow.
There's no cost at all. So it's their way of giving back to the veterans and their families that have gone through a lot.
And these are all entitlements that the veterans have earned. So nobody's going to be there trying to sell you leggings. Nobody's going to be there trying to sell you candles or anything like that. It's all free benefits and entitlements for the veterans and their families.
What I find amazing is that all of this is funneled into this one event that you guys do once a year.
Yeah.
As a veteran, it's hard. Veterans are proud. They're very self-sufficient. Sometimes they fall on hard times, and it's really a great thing that you guys are funneling all of these resources into one event that happens once a year. As a veteran, it's hard to ask for help, but when all of these resources are in one place, what an amazing logistical juggling act it must be to put on one of these things.
Yeah. We've got a great committee.
We have a great team. And it truly does take a team to put on an event like this.
And it makes
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, to kind of piggyback off of what Cochise says, that makes it just so convenient to the veteran going there. Like, they don't have to run around town trying to figure out, like, okay, where are all these different people located where like I can get help. It's all in one central location, and I think that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and that's why I like to call it the one-stop shop, because we often hear that and have experienced as the spouse of a retired veteran that the services and benefits, they just don't know about them. They're not well versed in them, and the ones that are out there, most oftentimes on post, where every veteran knows to go for resources. As soon as they see that green ID card, they tell you, well, we don't necessarily service retired veterans. So then again, our veterans are left feeling abandoned and forgotten. So yeah, the ability to provide the one-stop shop through the Veterans Resource Fair has been great for us.
And another thing too is there's companies that are actually donating food for breakfast and lunch. Schlotzsky's is donating breakfast with Cinnabons and coffee, and Landmark, our local organization, Landmark Cafe, is going to be donating how many pies? Is it 30?
Oh gosh,
there was a lot. It was a lot of
it's
pies.
It's a whole bunch of pies.
And
it
then,
fills up the trunk.
And then
the local Golden Corral is doing the lunch for us at a discount. So there are committee fees and costs associated with putting on this resource fair, but we're constantly raising funds, we're pounding pavement, trying to get donations. We have several companies within town who have made huge in-kind donations. And an in-kind donation is, rather than doing a monetary donation, is they get to see what they're donating. So, for example, Soterra Defense Solutions has committed to donating over 500 plates, napkins, cups, water bottles.
All of our water.
All of our water. Yeah, in Arizona, you need it.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, and
that's just one.
Yeah, that's just one. So several different companies and individuals who, they say, hey, I don't have the time. I can't take off the day of work, but I do have a couple extra bucks. So here's some items that will help make the resource fair successful. So.
Well, and two, the resource fair, there also is another committee joined with Cochise Serving Veterans. It's called
Triple S.
Triple S. And what it is it's within the organization where this actually allows for us to help veterans and their families throughout the year. So there is donations, monetary donations that will go directly for that, not the resource fair, will get earmarked for the S3. But they will help with food or utilities, if they're struggling, because we only do this once a year, so we're not there all the time. So the committee was actually created back in June of this year.
Yeah, it's a brand new committee. And just for example, so one, I got an elderly lady called me the other day, and she says, my screen door fell off the hinge because the wind's here. And I went and I bought the materials. My husband, who's always been handy around the house, I figured he could help me put it up. She says, but when she got the screen door home, he kept asking her, what is this? What are we doing? I don't understand. Why do we need to do this? And she was like, it's a screen door. And she says that's when she came to terms with the fact that his dementia is so far gone that she can't count on him for things like that anymore. And so when she called me and she's giving me the story, she says that's when she realized that she doesn't have the ability to care for him as much as she needs to.
Yeah.
So she was basically reaching out to us to send over a volunteer or, somebody to go and help put the screen door on. And then when we got there, I called one of the local contractors. It's actually my daughter's father-in-law, Sean Baldwin, and I called him and I said, I just need some help. Come over there with me, see what's going on. And so we went over there. She was 80 years old trying to hang the screen door on her own. So, and, unfortunately the husband was pretty bad off.
Yeah.
But that's an example of what this Triple S committee will be doing, is providing those services
yearly. Or around the year.
Yeah, all year long. Mm-hmm. So not only home repairs, but help with utilities or something like that. But there is a vetting process, and the vetting process is pretty extensive. Mm-hmm. So, and more of that will be covered at the resource fair as well.
Okay. KJ, I think you've got a question.
I actually got a triple threat.
Oh.
I got 3 questions.
Uh-oh.
So, I noticed you guys said you do this thing annually. Is there anything you do for the community outside of just this single event, outside of the stand down event?
In addition to,
well, it's not a stand down.
No,
it's different. We are just a resource fair. A stand down.
Resource fair. My apologies. Resource fair.
No, you're good.
Yeah. So. Oftentimes these events are considered stand downs, but because anything that has to do with veterans, or anytime you put veterans in your name, you have to be regulated and you have to go through and describe, certain things that you're going to do. But you also have regulations. So the stand downs are created for the homeless veteran community. When we originally started, when the Cochise Serving Veterans Organization first started with the stand down events, it was because we did have per capita a higher homeless veteran population. However, through the collaborative efforts of Cochise County, we've significantly brought down the homeless veteran population. So in 2016 statistics, it was 6 homeless veterans within Cochise County.
Oh, wow.
So
for the pit count.
Right.
For the point in time count.
Right. So we can't call ourselves a stand down,
mm-hmm.
which is a success story.
Yes.
So that's why it's called a resource fair.
But back to your question. Sorry.
No, I'm glad you brought that question up though, because that just goes to show you how great this Cochise County is.
And that's an incredible victory, being able to cite those numbers and have a very positive outcome from it. I was before I went in, I was homeless for a while. One of the biggest things that you said that attracted my attention was getting identification, which I personally felt was the hardest hurdle to get over for anyone in that situation. Have you encountered any situations where it's been difficult, and have you been able to follow up outside of the resource fair and be able to help people further from that as well?
So, last year, it was at the last event, pretty much the last hour, we had a gentleman come through and he says, I just was driving by and I seen all these cars and I thought I'd stop and see what was going on. He started walking through and he says, my friend needs to be here.
Aww.
So we said, okay, well, bring him. He says, well, I can't. He doesn't have transportation. I can't get him and his dog in the car and, things like that. So we organized transportation, went to go get the gentleman and his dog. He hadn't eaten in over 2 weeks because his disability was being spent on his rent and his dog, feeding his dog. So we were able to not only take care of his dog, provide him with a bunch of clothes and provide him with shots of registration for his dog, but we set him up with some health benefit services. And we also took him to go get his identification. So we pre-arranged that identification window at the DMV so that our volunteers aren't sitting there for hours.
Oh, nice.
And so we took him to go get his identification, which enabled him to more easily set up any other entitlements or benefits or services to include utilities and things like that. That gentleman will be returning this year as well. And so we are excited to follow up on his progress. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So I think we just had a caller call in, and I think they want to. Hi, you're on the air. Did you want to ask Mary and Nita a question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask a couple of questions. Whenever it's a convenient time to get on the air and talk and ask them some questions.
Okay, well
we can answer your questions anytime.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Cletus. And I had a question for these two young ladies right here. My question is, if I go and cut my penis off,
oh my God,
can I still get into the U.S. Armed Forces?
And yeah, so he's gone.
Ask your recruiter.
No. Yeah. So okay. So, everyone, if you're gonna call in and want to talk on air, especially when we have a guest, don't be a fucking troll. I won't. No, I'm not gonna have it. I absolutely will not put my guests through that. I'm so sorry, ladies.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's not the first time we heard that word.
Right. Well, yeah. No, but I mean,
No, we understand. We appreciate it.
No worries.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're good.
Sorry. I have buttons so I can hang up on assholes.
I want one of those.
Right?
I need one. I have an easy button to work and it doesn't work.
So I'm gonna ask my last one, and then I'm gonna back off for so Minx can ask some things, but or Mud or anybody.
Yeah, I think my puppy will be next after you.
If anyone was interested in because you said you're in Cochise County in Arizona, so hypothetically I'm on the opposite side of the country in an undisclosed location. If I was interested in trying to help out my community in a similar fashion, how would be the best way to start? What would you say would be a good starting point for our listeners that want to do more and add more, but they can't just be right there with you? They're stuck in Maryland or New Hampshire or Florida.
I would say pound pavement. Get involved with your veterans organizations, BFW, DAV, American Legion, and see where the needs are.
Mm-hmm. Also, too, another place to start is your homeless shelters. They do a mandatory pit count for the federal government every year, and one of the required questions is, are you a veteran? And if they say yes, that's how the numbers come up. So you can actually get an idea. Another thing is you might be able to find that online. It would, whatever county you're in, you can put whatever, like for here it would be Cochise County, Arizona pit count, and then whatever year you want.
And call us. We'll be more than happy to help.
Definitely.
Did you say pit? PIT count? Pit count?
PIT. It's called point in time.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn. They call it the pit?
Yep.
So, all right, Mud Puppy, your turn.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
What other organizations do you guys might have come in? Other veteran organizations that, might take these veterans on trips or anything like that? Do you have any of those coming in?
We have Honor Flight. Honor Flight will be there. That's where they take. I think they moved on to. They were taking World War II veterans to DC. And they usually have a guardian that comes with them. The guardian has to pay, but the veteran actually flies for free, and his stay is free. And it's usually a week long. And then now they just opened it up to for a little bit, Korean War and Vietnam War, because the World War II veterans are slowly passing away. That's a great event that they do tours. Is the gentleman with the hunting coming? The hunting club?
I haven't seen.
Okay.
But as far as trips,
I think that's the only one that I know of for sure. We would have to talk to our provider coordinator to see if there was anybody else coming, but that's the only one I know of for sure that will be there.
Okay. And I seen your guys' big old list on your Facebook page. How much of that do you guys still need? And how can people either, one, send those items to you guys, or two, make a donation to you guys?
There, if you look at the main picture, if you scroll down a little bit at the bottom, I just updated the list today. Everything that says donated, obviously has been donated.
And then, so anybody within Cochise County, if they want to make an in-kind donation, we do have 2 drop-off locations. One of them being Haymore Real Estate offices, and that's on Fry Boulevard. So they were generous enough to donate some space and take walk-ins. And then the other location is the
Southern Arizona Veterans Memorial Cemetery, and that's off of Buffalo Soldier Trail, adjacent to the Fort Huachuca base.
Yeah. So, and that could be done at the admin building. Or if anybody wanted to mail in a donation, then we do have a post office box. So, and that's post office box 1016, Sierra Vista, Arizona, 85635. So, and all that information can be found on that flyer as well. But thank you for asking, because we are accepting donations. We still need more.
Yep, we do.
Yeah, and for those listeners that are in the Mixer chat, Kaz went ahead and put that up there. You guys sound like you guys are doing some awesome things out there in Arizona. And I would love to see it done more.
Like throughout the country.
Yeah, more growth. Would you ladies be willing to add your expertise if anybody had a question, if they wanted to do something like this?
Absolutely.
Definitely. You can find our contact information on our Cochise Serving Veterans Facebook page.
Yes.
As well.
Because I know, obviously, you ladies have been involved at least for the 4 years that you've done it. So you guys know that the key word
for 2 years.
I've been doing it for only 2 years also. But the chair of Cochise Serving Veterans,
he's been here 4 years.
Yeah, he's from the beginning. I think he's from the beginning of time. But
his name's Harry Bowen, and he will do anything for our veterans. So.
But yes, absolutely, we're willing to travel. I'll travel.
Yeah, I'll travel.
and take calls and emails. Any way that we can help the veteran community.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. We have SOPs. We have formats.
We just applied for our 501c3. So
yep, you'll be more than happy to.
That is an exam. That is an exam that you'll never forget.
That's so true.
Our treasurer, Amy, was awesome.
Oh yes, Amy.
Yeah. We've had our committee is amazing.
Truly,
what a great group of volunteers that would give their shirt off the back for anybody that needed it.
And every single one of them has a full-time job in addition to this full-time job.
Yeah.
Except,
right.
Oh no, too.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Definitely know how that is, but yeah. KP Mud Puppy, do you guys, or KJ? There we go. Mud Puppy, MP.
KP.
Yeah. Shit.
You know, the amount of energy you guys have for this, it's, I don't want to say it's a thankless job. There's a lot of appreciation out in the veteran community for this. But to hold down a full-time job and then just go, you know, I've got these extra couple of hours in my life and I'm going to dedicate it to the veterans. Have either of you served?
No, we're both military spouses. Both of our husbands both retired. So we understand the struggle because we've seen it with younger soldiers, even older soldiers. It doesn't matter what rank you are. It could be an officer and enlisted. We definitely saw the struggles and saw a need for when the veterans are getting out. especially for the wives. And
Oh no.
Did you push the wrong button?
No, I didn't push any buttons. Apparently they may have gotten a call on their end because I'm on hold.
They put you on hold?
Yeah. Oh wait, they're back.
and I just kept talking.
There was a very important call. We don't know from who, but it may have been somebody calling to donate a lot of money.
So
sorry.
We declined.
No,
them,
it's fine.
But yeah, so
call back in 30 minutes to donate.
Right? Yeah.
But we see that, you know, with our soldiers retiring or even just getting out and doing their first tour, it's a lot of information for them. And unfortunately, some of that information, sometimes it's important, doesn't get back to the spouses. So that's kind of why we incorporated the family, because the veteran, if he is married, you know, he has a family to support. And
oftentimes that pride.
Yeah.
That pride gets in the way of asking for the resources.
Yep.
So it's time, you know, that's when the wives step up and is looking for those resources to help their soldier, sailor, Marine, Airman.
Yep.
Coastie.
Coastie, yes.
Right.
Thanks.
Speaking of that, today is their birthday. Happy birthday, Coast Guard.
Thank you all for your service.
Oh, you're
Happy
welcome.
birthday, Coast Guard.
Right? Oh yeah, it is a birthday of, you know, the Coast Guard. Happy birthday, Puddle Pirates. You're welcome. But Mary, Nita, thank you guys so much for coming on and giving us all this information. I hope that your upcoming resource fair, what day is it again?
It's August 18th.
Okay.
It's 2 weeks from today.
Okay, I hope it goes amazing. I hope that a lot of veterans show up. I hope you guys are able to reach out and help everyone who's in need of help. Like I'll admit, I almost started crying when you were telling us about the guy who hadn't eaten in 2 weeks, but he made sure to take care of his dog, because that would be me.
I almost cry every time I tell that story.
But that's what they do, you know, when they get it, when they get a pet, that's their life, you know, and they would do
their family.
Yeah, they are, you know, and they would do anything for them.
Yeah, no, and that's you know, and I kind of went through that a little, after I got out and I was struggling, and I had my dog, and he fucking ate before I did every single day. I made sure he ate.
Yeah, and you would do it all over again, wouldn't you?
Definitely. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for giving us the time. Time is definitely a gift.
Mm-hmm.
So giving us the time and the forum to share our event. So we truly appreciate it. And we thank you guys for your service as well.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. We'll definitely be in touch.
Yes.
Soon.
Oh, we definitely will. So
check. Like a check. Just, you know, asking.
Right, for science. So everyone on Facebook Live Mixer, we will be back in about 7 minutes. So Mary, Nita, if you guys can hold on just a second. And
Definitely.
so we shall be back here soon. Okay.
Thank you.
Take this photograph, tell me what it is you see when you look at me. Deep into the photography, I don't really need your sympathy, just tell me your thoughts. Have I got what they got, and is it a plot done for naught? Am I not like you because I do what I do? Who knew that I could lose a few of you cause I bleed blue? But it's true, I know cause I see it every day as I work and I sleep the day away. Like you I have pain and like you I have fear. Can I pay all of the bills and still make it through the year? Will I make it home alive? Should I pray to the sky every day and every night? Will I hold you by my side? But in the public eye, I don't even have a heart. A robot of the system moving only when I'm told to start. Rip apart my art, I'm strong like a flower blooming. You got it all wrong, I know I'm breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human.
Call me a vet like a soldier, Green Beret, 21 gun salute, don't wanna see the day. In the constant war zone, in the home of the brave, where they hate the police until they saving the day. I got kids like you, a mortgage like you, so blue lives matter, and so does yours too. All this separation and divide, open your eyes. If you cut us all open, we the same inside. The only difference is I run to the gunfight, get peace when it's chaos, when the people don't act right. But I'm under scrutiny for trying to protect me. You pull a pistol and I'm shooting for trying to contest me. I got a quick second to make a deadly decision. The media betrayed me like a kid for a living, like I'm cold with no heart, a brain with no thoughts, a body with no feeling, a life with no cause.
Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. I'm damned if I do, and damned if I don't. It's like every single time I say what's on my mind, they go for my throat, they spew evil words. If you are absurd, always grinding, grinning, and killing my soul with these verbs. Hold me down, like I can't gasp for air. I'm closed inside of a box, like I'm inside Fort Knox. Every time that I'm there, I don't know why they think that I'm different from you. All that's true is I'm a like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human.
I mean, I can get my face on. That'd be fine.
Shit.
That
Hi.
bearded fucking god.
The fucking buttons and shit and fuck. We're back. Shit.
Yay.
There was like, I clicked the wrong button over there, and then that didn't work, and then I've got shit over here, which is fuck. There's no intro music, so here we are. So, oh my goodness, right? Yeah. Oh my god, so bad. So it's just me because my puppy's on the other line, obviously. So now you guys are stuck looking at my face the rest of the night.
It's a very beautiful face, by the way.
I mean,
if you want, I can call you in on the other line and then hi, they can look at my ugly mug.
I mean, it's up to you, dude. You know, I'm just the boss. No, you're good. But yeah, oh my god, you guys are guests.
Yes. Oh my gosh. They are doing some awesome things.
Right?
I mean, if you go to their Facebook, they're working with the VFW as well in their area, and they're actually getting ready to have a welcome home dinner for the Vietnam veterans, giving these guys the welcome home that they deserve that they never got.
Oh, that's amazing. Like, they just do, like, I know Cochise, like, they were talking to Cochise a lot during the break, and they were just going to town. And I felt really bad, like, interrupting and being like, you guys would go on air soon. But, you know,
and I mean, they're even with the fundraising and everything else. They said they're part of the Arizona State Veterans Conference. They're teaming up with Texas Roadhouse to do 10% of that night goes to, that program. And they're bringing in guest speakers. I mean, people just go to their Facebook page. This is a group that you need to get in line with and pick their brains if you want to start something like this in your area. I mean, they said it right on the air. Send them a message, and they'll be more than happy to help you out getting something like this started right there in your own backyard.
Yeah. They're an amazing group of ladies. And okay, so I know everyone was here, or a couple people kept trying to call in while my guests were still on the air, and I'm not answering the phones anymore because like, I'm all for fuckery, like, don't get me wrong, I think it's funny, I think it's hilarious, but when we have a guest on, like, that's just completely rude and disrespectful, and I'm not gonna fucking have it, not on my show. Like, if you guys want to be rude and disrespectful to people that you invite on your show, fine, you do that on your show. However, this is mine, I have the buttons, I'm not gonna stand for it. So that is why I stopped taking callers, is because of one fucking asshole who decided to try to be funny, and he was actually just a fucking cocksucker. It's all he was.
Yes, he's a dick, and he was banned, and his alias was banned. So
oh, good. Best stepdad ever.
I got your back.
But yeah, no, I don't fucking, Like, it's fucking manners matter. Like, don't be a fucking douchebag, Like, that's one thing that just fucking will piss me off and make me, like, not like you as just as a human being. Like, your most basic level as a human being, I'm not gonna fucking like you if you're fucking rude or disrespectful to anybody. Like, especially a fucking guest that we have.
Utilize what little filter you have, please.
Right? Ugh.
I mean, we're all veterans, and yeah, we're rough around the edges, and yeah, we have sick fucking jokes, and that's great. If you listen to last night's show, hell yeah, Bobby Heinlein tells fucking jokes about himself all the damn time.
Right?
But
that dude is on fire.
Everyone needs a filter.
Like, don't be a dick. Don't ask ladies who are, like, talking about their amazing organization and how they provide so much help and resources to, like, not just veterans, but, like, homeless veterans. Don't ask them about, like, hey, can I join the army with my dick cut off? Fuck you, assholes.
Yeah, but their response was great. You'll have to ask your recruiter.
Yeah, no, that was good. So good on them for that. But still, like, fucking rude.
Well, look at what happened. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Good job, dumbass. You're fucking banned. That's way to fucking go.
Right? Go big or go home. Ugh. Exactly, D-Max. There's a time and place for everything, and that was not the time or the place. I don't.
Speaking of going big or go home.
Oh, God, go.
Oh, you're not going back to that dick dude, right?
No. And we're not going to talk about summer this week or anything like that.
Nay.
Oh, my God.
Nay, we shall not talk about summer.
Ugh. Leave my horse alone. All y'all.
What about the rabbit holes?
No.
This is a good story. It's not a good story, but it's a good story.
It is a good story. Keep going, Mud Puppy.
Vietnam has one-upped on the craziness scale of robberies. A woman holding an assault rifle stole cell phones from a Fayetteville Sprint store on Good Midling Drive, police say. Around 7:30 p.m., the woman walked into the Sprint store with an assault rifle and approached a clerk.
Was it assaulting anybody?
Yeah.
Or was it just a rifle that was sitting there? Was it physically assaulting anything?
Okay, the rifle had legs and it had like these little T-Rex arms.
Then, okay, yes, it's an assault rifle. Oh, okay, so it's physically doing something. All right, continue.
This is the worst part. She didn't want money. The suspect demanded cell phones from a store employee and left the store once the clerk handed over the devices. Police said, yeah, take the one item out of the entire store.
That can be tracked?
Freaking be tracked.
Right? Like, unless you're just planning on, having it turned off the entire time and showing it and be like, look at the free phone that I got, but not use it, like, you're going to be tracked. Like, this is a fucking electronic leash. Like, has that not been made clear in, the fucking 13 years they've been, super popular?
Yeah, I mean, there's GPSs on phones. And what a lot of people don't realize is with your GPS, it also has the identifier that the phone company watches that has the serial number, and I forget the other name of the number, but it's registered to that phone. So all the system has to do is once you fire that phone up, is bam. It shows up on their little ping thing and you're busted and it will track you.
And this is why I wear a tinfoil hat wherever I go, as well as I have magnets, a suit made of magnets.
Your house is wrapped in a Faraday cage? What?
For shizzle, my nizzle.
Oh my God. No, right? Magnets, how do they work? Witchcraft, obviously. I mean, obvious. No.
But for those listeners in the Fayetteville area, if you haven't heard, she left the scene in a dark blue Mazda. The suspect was described as having dark-colored hair and wearing a green tank top with black horizontal stripes, black pants, and black sneakers with a tattoo on her right shoulder blade. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised with it being a woman behind the counter that she didn't know the makeup and the actual shirt.
Oh my fucking God.
And she was wearing Adidas from 1967.
All right, hold on. Hold the phone right now, you sexist motherfucker.
Hold on. Before we go into sexism, hold on. What kind of Mazda? I hope to God that this is like some chick that just stole like a bag full of phones and then hops in a fucking Miata.
Right. What kind of Mazda are we talking about here? 1, 2, Mud Puppy, how dare you generalize all females as to knowing what year or what brand or whatever bullshit. I'm not one of those females. My sister probably, but I'm not.
I did not say you.
I know, but you said.
I'm just messing with you. I just needed to get your. I love poking your buttons.
Right, you leave my buttons out of this, young
Poking
man.
her what?
Right?
Hold on a fucking second. Don't make me get ice in here. You want to poke her what?
No drone.
Right?
No drone.
Oh yeah.
Dad, you want me to go? You want me to sick him? I can sick him for you, Dad.
We're good, man. I think we're okay.
We'll knock 10 grand off the child support.
Oh wow! Fucking nail his ass. Nail him.
Oh my god.
But they have it on video. You gotta look it up. And she's slinging that rifle around like a champ too, like it's nobody's business.
So what you're saying is she practiced.
I'm gonna use.
Was she holding it sideways like all the good ghetto people do?
No.
No, she had
it was
it
up and down.
Yeah, it was up and down.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Great muzzle awareness.
Tyler,
clearly she was military trained.
Right. Tyler Alexander from Facebook Live says, from what I saw of the security video, she's probably somebody's dependent and works at Vicky's. I don't know what Vicky's is, but I'm assuming it is the local strip club that all the young privates go to.
Hey Mud, could you link me this tag me where this video is so I can watch this and give a hella commentary
for science.
Right, for scientific purposes. Right, yeah.
Oh, I gotta find this thing. This is almost as good as the Tata towel.
Oh my god, Ming!
Oh no, I'm bringing it up. She brought up the penis. I'm bringing up the titties.
Oh, titties.
Okay. We all here like titties.
Right? I mean, who doesn't?
Okay, so from BuzzFeed, our favorite news source and most trusted in the nation.
God, my eyes almost got stuck in the back of my head. Continue.
So the Tata towel is a thing. And even though the author writes, I'm not sure how to feel about it, I know how I feel about it. It's going to be awesome. She prefaces with, don't you just hate it when you're getting ready for a night out and your boobs are all over the place, knocking things over and forming a pool of sweat? Well...
I mean, kind of.
Well, yeah. I do.
Introducing the product you definitely need, the Tata towel. A towel that's literally just made for your tatas. Tired of your boob sweat dripping into your hot chamomile tea and onto the blanket while you catch up on the Bachelorette minx? The Tata towel will keep your girls in place. I'm not kidding. I am reading the article word for word here. I'm just adding your name in.
I don't watch The Bachelorette.
Okay. Now your boobs can stay dry. Like they have the most random Shutterstock images you could find, and they're just editing out the
the shirt
and just putting the Tata towel in place.
That's so awkward though. Okay, does it come in different sizes?
The Tata towel, which costs $45.
God damn.
Holds all sorts of boobs from C cups all the way to size H.
So wait, you have to be at least a size C.
Yes, and we have live tweets about it. Guy from Miss Cathal Corn. What the fuck is that handle? Everything is okay. The Tata towel has arrived.
Right, exactly, Tyler Alexander. One size fits most. I added the question mark.
I've seen the Tata towel before on, I think it was Game of Thrones season 1. Daenerys was wearing it.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, you're right. Khal Drogo took it off real quick.
Yeah, he did.
So, but what the fuck? I mean, we have a 19.1 inch penis, and now we have Tata towels. They could be used for that dude's balls.
Oh my god.
I'm still stuck on H. I didn't know they went that big.
Yeah, dude. They can get up to J.
Huh?
Yeah, they can. Yeah, like there's this one. I think she's a Scottish woman who does like product reviews, and she's got like a double or triple J. Like
she's
massive up top.
Yes, and she just did that.
The stick-on bra.
Yes.
Yes. Again, she is a J, like, and I think a double J at that. So yeah, no, they can get fucking massive.
In fact,
like,
yeah, I just watched that video today. I know it. Okay,
like,
yeah.
especially big, like if like a woman's like big and like curvy and stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm watching the video mode of the Sprint store. Let's. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's CVS. There we go. And now I have an advertisement. Son of a bitch.
Whoa, D-Max. My great grandma had triple F natural.
Dude, fuck that.
My wife has double Fs. It's common.
Yeah.
Now, I'm stuck on D-Max. Why do you know the size of your great grandmother's bras?
Dude, it's D-Max.
Good point.
I'm proud of you, D-Max, for keeping that in your knowledge bank. You know, it's important to know what your what your family standard is. So.
Yeah, but yeah, no, freaking. Seriously though, like under boob sweat is a thing, but at the same time, like you can just wear a bra. I
mean, yeah.
I don't understand the whole ta-ta towel.
It's a towel.
That hooks around your boobs, and I get it. I understand why. It's C cup and up, because let's face it, A's and B's, they don't really fold over like that a C would like naturally do. Like there's once you hit like C cup, let's be honest, ladies. Now there's like that bit of a crease underneath your titty, and under boob sweat is a real thing, and like so. And like everyone, like, growing up, it was like, oh, itty bitty titty committee. If you weren't, like in at least a C, but then like all these lucky bitches with like A's and B's and like hardly anything there. It's like, oh, you don't have to fucking worry about under boob sweat. 2, you can do that fun thing for festivals where you just put glitter all over your titties and you're good to go. Like, someone with like, I don't know, tits can't do that.
Okay, Susan, toss your titties over your fucking shoulder and fucking continue mission.
Right, yeah.
I mean, if you see the picture of the thing, it gives a whole new meaning to over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Oh my god, no, I've seen the picture. Ugh.
Do you
literally
hang low? Do they want more info? Do you wish that you didn't have so much sweat, bro?
Right.
There's a ta-ta towel, and it'll make you feel like a flower. Do your titties hang low?
I mean, they might, dude.
Copyright WTF Nation Radio.
But yeah. So that's interesting. The ta-ta towel. I don't
For only
want
$45.99.
No. I
or it's just a towel for people who stutter. It's a towel.
Oh my god. Like, not to make fun of anybody with a stutter, but if you do have one, that's how you would say towel.
I have one, so it's okay.
You stutter?
Yes, I do.
No.
I do.
I've never noticed. And like, I used to be your co-host. I'm a terrible co-host.
I've worked beyond it. I've worked beyond it it's been many years since high school.
But
are we talking like I hate to pry, but are we on the level of it was just cute and adorable, or?
No, it was hey, it's time to read in class, Coz.
Oh shit!
And in my mind, I'm going, fuck. So I would read, and I can read. I can read fine. In my head, it sounds great, but when I read out loud, my syllables get fucked up.
Oh, yeah, I know how that feels. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, no, it sounds good in my head. Like I can read it and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I totally got this word. And then when I try,
sounded great.
Indictment.
Right? And then shut up. And then like when
Venezuela.
shut up,
Trivia
asshole.
murder porn.
Fuck both of you.
Oh, Mud Puppy, I love you, and I really hate it for your demise.
The words the T-H-E, the.
Right? Yeah, no, seriously. Like, I can read. I understand, Cause, where you're coming from. I can read. But having it come out of my mouth, it's a different story. And I'm just like, Like, I know how to say, but fuck me. Like, I can't even say it now. I know how to fucking say it in my head. But getting it to come out of the mouth is a different story.
That's what she
You
said.
done lost me. I tried.
I know.
That's what she said.
It is what I said. You are correct, sir.
Quite literally.
Mm.
No, it's a real thing, and we work around it. And ta is a fun word to say.
Ta 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 ta.
And I'm spent.
All right, I feel like you're about to do like a little jazz number, like ta 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 ta. No?
Hey, boo-boo.
Okay.
I want to see your tatas too.
Right. But oh my goodness. So I need to talk about this one kid from East Tennessee State University.
Oh God, here it comes.
Like, part of me is like laughing because I'm like, no, he fucking didn't. Right?
Oh yes, he fucking did.
But he did. So, and like, but and at the same time, I'm like, this is so wrong. But then on the other hand, I'm like, this is fucking hilarious.
So right.
I'm like, this is hilarious. Like, I kind of want to go like high five him, but then I'm gonna be like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you just fuck. Because like it just So yeah, so on September 28th, 2016, former East Tennessee State University freshman Tristan Reddick, right? I don't know.
Redkey.
I don't know. Words. Names even at that. Attended a Black Lives Matter demonstration wearing a gorilla mask, holding a sign that read "Lives Matter."
No. This is playing out in my head. I'm like, this is all no for me.
Dude,
is she
they
white?
showed pictures.
Is she white? Is she Caucasian?
He, Tristan. Yes.
Oh no.
Tristan is a girl's name.
Let her continue reading. This is. I remember this a year ago. It was bad.
It gets worse.
Okay, he has a girl's name and it's a Caucasian.
Tristan is a male name. It really is. But no, so yeah, no, it gets worse, and like at the same time you're like, but it gets better. But it gets worse.
Okay, I'm braced.
You're ready? You ready?
Go. Ready, go. Do it.
So while
Sounds like he's getting ready for 19.1 inches.
Right? God.
Give me all fucking 19.1.
Oh, God.
Blue team go. Blue team go.
All right, let me finish, fuckers. So at this Black Lives Matter demonstration, wearing the gorilla mask, holding a sign that reads "Lives Matter," Tristan decided to distribute bananas from a burlap sack with the Confederate flag printed on it.
Oh, shit.
Who just snorted?
Cause. And waved one of the bananas on a string in front of attendees. It's so bad.
That is fucking wrong as fuck. Funny.
Right? It's so wrong,
Funny.
but it's fucking hilarious.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive. Here, let me finish this article.
Good for Tristan. Way to go, bro.
So in March, Tristan was what's that one word? Indicted. But it says indicted.
It's indicted. It's
But
pronounced
there's
indicted.
there's a C in there.
The C is silent.
Why is the C silent?
I don't
Because
know.
words.
It's kind of like my parents' disappointment.
Thank you.
But there's a C. Like, in what fucking language is a C silent?
Apparently English.
No, this is not
English?
right. No, like that. Like, a C is not supposed to be silent.
Let
So
me
you
ask
can
you
say
this:
indicted?
Is the C or the S silent in scent?
You can say indicted
Yes.
and be normal, or you can say indicated and we'll all make fun of you.
Right? Indicated. So, fuck it. He was indicted by a Washington County grand jury, quote, on 2 counts of civil rights intimidation, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and disrupting a meeting, according to the New York Post. According to the Associated Press, Tristan's attorney, Patrick Denton, is demanding the charges be dropped, alleging, quote, the statutes Tristan was charged under are the same ones that protect the free speech he was exhibiting. There's no question that what Tristan did was grotesque. The question is whether or not what he did falls under freedom of expression, or if it's enough to warrant a criminal sentence. Tristan will face a preliminary hearing on November 9th, 2017.
I'm jumping on this right. I love the 2 counts, and I sarcastically love the 2 counts of civil rights intimidation, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and disrupting a meeting. Because here's the fun fact. A, did he fuck up? Yeah, he fucked up hard, because you're not protected from the consequences of what you say or do. But said protest had no legal protection whatsoever. There were no permits. There was nothing notifying the local government that they were going to rally. Nothing whatsoever.
Like, wait,
So
that he was not going to rally, or that Black Lives Matter?
That the Black Lives Matter was going to rally.
Oh.
Yeah. So when you have just a random gathering of people, and then you have a random person show up with a gorilla mask on, handing out bananas like he's fucking Donkey Kong.
Oh my God. I can't believe
First of
he
all,
lived.
Oh, you should have seen him a year ago. He got fucked.
Oh, I'm
up.
sure he did, but he fucking lived.
But he's not going to get charged. He's not going to get charged.
Good.
If they actually announced all of this months in advance, or weeks in advance, or days in advance, hey, we're going to protest, and get the right people notified and the right permits and all that fun shit, they're fucked. That he would be screwed. He'd be going to jail.
Yeah.
So because Black Lives Matter did not get a permit or approval or whatever from the city to protest or to gather, riot.
I think the easiest way to relate it is, imagine, you remember when everyone was blocking off highways and people were just plowing through them like the heroes they are? Perfect example.
Okay.
No notification, no permit, no nothing. You have a right to assembly, but there are certain things that you must do to protect that right ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the notification outside of social media? Where was letting the police know and the government know? This is why Westboro Baptist Church, when they protest a soldier passing and they're fucking assholes, they're legally allowed to be there.
As long as they're issued a permit.
Exactly. So, as much as I hate the fuckers, I can't argue with them law-wise. He should walk scotch-free, and it'll enrage East Tennessee, and it'll come back to where I live, and then I'm gonna have to deal with rioting in my city. Who fucking who? Then I have to kill people in my van with pilots and flight attendants in there, and it's not gonna be a fun time for me at all. Fucking January 20th was hard enough. I don't even want to fucking imagine when this happens.
I just can't believe. I mean, on the screen of YouTube, I mean, there's a guy standing there, and it says "Black Lives Matter, all lives don't."
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm like, oh wow.
That's
and
insightful.
I'm also looking. Yeah, that's exactly. So I mean, they can turn around and charge him with the same exact thing.
No. As much as that would be hilarious, once again, you're I can literally go on air and say, okay, this is for example, but
I already
all
played the
blankety
disclaimer.
blanks.
You're good.
Yeah, okay. I hate all blankety blanks, and whatever the blankety blank is, and that could be my opinion. And woohoo, WTF Nation Radio is completely safe from that. But that does not protect me from said whatever group, religion, I don't know, fucking sex, whichever gender it is of the day, from wanting my head on the pike.
Whatever gender it is of the day.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Sorry to cut you guys off and everything, but that reminds me of something. So you know how speaking of genders, right? So LGBTQ blah 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 letters, right?
XYZ, yep.
Yeah. Wouldn't the B, since I identify under B, right? Bisexual. Bi means two, right? So that implies, in theory, that there are two genders. Am I wrong?
Like B-I or B-U-Y?
B-I.
Bisexual. B-U-Y.
Right?
Like for it?
Like bicycle.
Oh.
2 wheels.
Oh, I thought like you pay for it. Sorry, I'm out.
She doesn't have a 19.1 inch penis, so she doesn't have to pay for it.
Oh, you don't know that. You don't know that.
Yeah, it's true. It's only 16. Calm down, ladies.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars. Look, Ma, no hands.
Right? Oh my God.
I can steer with my knees in my car. Is that cool?
Right? Oh, I can do that too. And I drive a manual, so then it gets even more challenging.
Your car is very hard, and I know this from experience. Your car is very difficult to drive.
So you are experienced with a stick.
Who, me or Cause?
You.
Well, I mean, I just shut up.
What? Right into that.
Shut up, mud puppy. Dick. Friggin'. Ugh. Not funny. Asshole. But yeah.
The man that loves you and you're like pushing him away.
Allegedly. Only allegedly. There's difference.
Oh.
But yeah. So, yeah, that was yeah, I saw that article and I started laughing. And then it was just like, oh, no, he didn't.
You should have seen it a year ago.
Was it bad?
When it happened. Oh, it was. I was driving through that portion. I had a friend over from Vietnam, and I was driving him back to Vietnam, and oh my God, it was just a conglomeration of insanity.
Oh, good words. Conglomeration. Dude, you and your fucking vocab.
I'm a fucking law student. What do you want me to fucking go? I gotta practice every now and then. I'm gonna be in front of a judge. I can't go over. Your Honor, this motherfucker is fucking innocent.
Oh my God, you should do it.
Little Jewish white boy from New York. Your Honor, this man is fucking innocent. You did nothing wrong.
He did nothing wrong. I can vouch for him.
Park
the county, yeah. I'm from New York. I'm not from Boston.
This motherfucker would get me coffee any fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, with what you owe, I could get the whole coffee shop.
Oh my God.
Your heart out, Starbucks.
Oh my God.
That motherfucking Jew motherfucker.
Oh my.
Damn it, I can't find article, so screw it. As I throw my phone across the room.
Why are you throwing shit?
Since we're talking about body parts, how about that article on the prophylactic that goes over the urethra?
I did not read that one, actually.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm stepping away for like the next 5 minutes. Have fun. Oh, Jesus.
Good night, guys.
No.
Oh no, KJ.
They're making a sticker that goes over the tip of your dick.
Okay, go on.
Obviously, that's what I wanted to ask you about.
Okay.
With your medical knowledge, how bad is that for business?
I mean, it'll cause pain.
But it doesn't really stop anything either, does it?
I mean, it depends. Like, is this a waterproof sticker? Like, is it gonna come off with like friction and moisture and, you know, bodily juices that get secreted?
This is the thing that's supposed to stop impregnation, right?
Yeah. Well, no.
The little
If I
dick
remember
cover.
right, the article. Yeah. If I remember
like
right, the article,
Kind
does
of like a condom, but more like a sticker.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. KJ's got a request.
I'm fucking dying here. I gotta give me a second.
KJ's got a request to say something, everybody, from our president of the company.
Fucking shit kicking motherfucking.
Somebody soundbite that.
Sorry, that was me.
Right?
Oh.
That was big cause. Now we need little cause.
Come on, son, you can do it.
Right? No pressure.
Fucking shit kicking motherfucker.
That's my boy.
That's my boy.
I feel the acceptance now.
Right? Oh yeah, definitely.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Okay, so now back to this sticker that you're talking about.
Yes.
So, okay, did you like actually read the article? Because I did not read the article. So now I've got questions that are probably in the article.
I'm working as fast as I can.
Okay, so does said sticker come off during, you know, actual like intercourse where there's friction and bodily fluids all up in there, which could potentially cause said sticker to rub off
and get attached to
like the innards of the chick, which will then, you know, result in an infection, and nobody wants that.
Yeah.
Or a pregnancy or a STD.
Yeah, I mean, you know, those two.
It would be common sense to think that, you know, it's a naturally whole entrance into the human body, and the inside of the human body isn't really dry, combined with an adhesive that usually melts on, that usually dissolves with water or extended lubrication.
Right. So it would fall off. In theory, it would fall off.
Logic says that.
Yes. Common sense would say that. Common sense would also depict that, you know, if you take a hose and you put something over the end of it and then exert force behind said, like within said hose, yeah, no, like you're gonna have a blockage, in which case painful. Like, you know, think about that. Like, you know, that's your vas def, which
so
then
goes
goes
backfire.
Well, I wouldn't say it would backfire, but you know, you've got all this fluid now shooting towards what is supposed to be an opening, and now it's blocked off.
Aha.
So where is it gonna go? It can't go backwards and it can't go forward. So it's gonna go all the way forward until it hits that fucking sticker, and then it's gonna go out.
I'm thinking South Park, where you shove the food up your ass and you shit out your mouth. So maybe something like that.
No, no, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. I would not recommend doing that because it's not a thing.
I don't know. Dr. Pavlovsky recommended it.
Well, he would. Is that your cousin because he's Jewish?
Why is it gonna be a Jew thing, huh?
Well, that and your last name is a ski. He's a ski.
Why is it gonna be a Pollock thing, huh?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Why'd you have to make it a race thing, huh?
Oh yeah, no, I'll make it a white thing. But wait, you're Jewish. Jews are Jews considered white? I don't think so.
Yes, Jews are considered white and a race.
Interesting.
All right,
No
so here you go.
Right? Shut up, Cochise Jr. You're gonna own like the fucking world here soon because you're Jewish.
Even JC discriminates against us.
Y'all stopped at JC.
Yeah, he started out as a Jew.
He did.
But anyway.
Right? That's what they say, allegedly. But
But no, it says it from the makers. The disclaimer: not intended or approved to prevent pregnancy or STIs.
Okay, so it's sexually transmitted infections because they took out the word diseases and then replaced it with infections. Because, well, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense because you don't really have to really worry about hepatitis C anymore because there's a fucking cure for it now. So I mean, I guess the only real danger one you gotta look out for is the HIV and the AIDS. So like all the others, huh?
Herpes, HPV, all of it. It doesn't do a jack.
I mean, so then what would be the point of slapping said sticker onto the tip of your dick? Like that makes no sense.
The website notes that
even if you're using it and you bring up the point of like nowhere to exit, because of that, like all I can imagine is like me having like milk myself to get all that shit out. No.
I don't know what to tell you except milk your dick. I don't know.
I mean, the other thing is D-Mac's probably a good point. They better make a Godzilla size for Gary.
For Gary. With a smiley face.
So when I go to confession tomorrow, and that I didn't really participate. I just witnessed.
Uh-huh.
Are we good? Am I good with God?
Dude, I can't tell you.
My son, you must give 15 Hail Marys, 3 All Fathers, and
okay,
a nice showering of Zyklon
15 showers. Okay. 15 showers and a Zyklon. Gotcha. Okay, good. Thank you, son.
You're welcome, Father.
Oh my God.
And they do say it's not recommended to ejaculate with the patch on during sex.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Who the fuck doesn't ejaculate? Dude, really? If you look at it the wrong way, I'm fucking blowing my shit.
Oh my God! I don't even know what to say right now. Dad!
This just
so
turned
wrong.
into a weird, freaky thing.
Sorry.
Cause.
What I meant to say was, deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right.
Oh my God. If you look at it wrong, I'm exploding. Yeah? Shit. Oh my
Is that
God.
your defense of me, Dad?
Oh, I just saw the video. The video just caught up to what you were saying, and that's fucking awesome. Woo!
You're not my daddy.
Oh my God.
Don't be a menace to South Central while sipping the juice in the hood.
In the hood, yeah.
Kids, what do
so
you say to the
bad.
nice man? Are you our daddy?
Oh.
D-Bax couldn't pull out of a driveway.
so many fucking LOLs here.
Oh my god. I mean, Mud Puppy's not far behind with 4. God.
But all were
what?
3 were planned. 3 were planned.
Which one wasn't?
Is this
B-Man?
Answer that.
Is this what trivia was supposed to be?
Yeah.
You said trivia.
I did say that I wanted to play trivia, but then we got to talking.
Oh, okay.
Shit went south from there.
It did.
Okay, we're good. I'm just the back door or the front desk. Whatever I'm doing is what I'm doing.
Oh my god!
As long as you don't leave your back door open.
Don't let Gary near your back door. That's all he can fit in.
Fuck is Gary? Oh, that guy. Oh no, no, Gary's no.
Who the fuck
Gary's
is
a no-go.
You could shut the door from across the room. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Things that make you go.
You know, Gary's thing might be long enough to go across a handicap-capable door. That's how good Gary is.
Do you think he could use a lasso to get out of the Temple of Doom?
Ooh.
Like from his dick?
Let's not go down the Gary thing.
Right? No.
Let's
we
we
did that earlier.
On a high point.
Okay, so trivia, yeah? No, we're doing trivia now.
Trivia. Let's do trivia.
Right.
Trivia.
So, okay, so
I'm down.
Do you guys know what the #1 most watched video on YouTube is?
Oh, Jesus.
The dad getting scared by his 3-year-old daughter?
Negative.
Damn.
Something with a goat?
No.
Something from Jake Paul or Logan Paul.
No.
Damn.
It's that fucking song I'm fucking obsessed with right now.
Despacito?
Yes.
Despacito. Okay, yeah.
Oh my god. Like I said earlier, like I need to find me a Spanish man to take me dancing. I need a bachata now. Like,
is that Spanish dancing?
Yes.
Do you do that?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, like I don't know how to lead it, but I can follow like a motherfucker, right? And I do like a little hip thing that like you gotta pop your hip. Like like you know, you do like you go side to side and then you pop the hip and then you go the other way and you pop the hip.
Pop the hip.
My hips pop all the time.
But oh my god, that fucking it's such
I really wish I was like 30 years younger and I'd pop that hip for you.
But no, like it's such a just like this sensual, like passionate.
It's a great dance. It is really a great dance.
Like you watch it and you're like, oh god, I have to go freshen up the downtown real quick. Hold on. Like,
you know what I'm thinking? Is that's a really sexy dance, and that motherfucker is going to be as broken as an NFL player when he's in his 40s.
No.
That's what I was going to say, Kaz. The only time your hip pops is when you're on the way to the hospital.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But yeah. Yeah.
That's a really great dance. I do appreciate that dance.
Yes. Oh, and I was listening to like I saw that and I was like, oh, now I want to listen to that song again. And like not like let me clarify, like not the Justin Bieber remix, no, the original one with Daddy Yankee and what's his name, Luis Fonsi?
Franco Martinez.
No, that's not it. Hold on. I've got it.
Red Leg Gazpacho.
No, all you Luis. Luis Fonsi. Luis Fonsi. Oh God. And then like, they show him dancing in the video, and I'm like, I need one.
Are they for sale?
It's like a fucking like. But I'm just like, oh God, can I like I need one.
I heard they had a great deal out in front of Home Depot.
So
oh my god.
Are we counting down from number 10 to 1 or
No,
from 1
that
to
was
10?
that was just it. That was just number 1. I had that pulled
was-
up because I was like watching the video a couple more times because I'm obsessed. And,
Is there a top 10?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, it was just like, hey, what's the number 1 like video on YouTube? And I was like, I don't know what. And so I clicked it, and I was like, oh, yes. And I got excited.
It really confounds me that one of D-Max's videos is not in the top 10. That's just,
Right?
That's just fucking.
How could that be?
Hey, D-Max said he should see his dance. His is more like Magic Mike.
Oh my god.
D-Max, you can send that to me, dude. We'll
Wait,
trade
what?
digits.
All right, so.
I'll make him famous.
No, speaking of Magic Mike, did you see
go
what his
on.
wife did?
Oh, she's gorgeous, by the way.
Magic Martha?
Yes. No, what she did on Lip Sync Battle.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. I was like, wait, no, give me a lap dance next. Come over here.
Put him to shame at his own dance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she is a professional dancer.
She is.
Legit. Yeah.
But yeah, oh my god. I was like, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it was good. You need to watch that, Cause.
Okay, we got a double dog dare down for D-Max to do a video for one of his audio tracks.
God.
I triple dog dare you.
Triple dog dare from my son.
And it better be better. It better be better.
It doesn't
and the
have
song,
to be better.
And the song needs to be that like that one song where it starts out with all it sounds like really guitars like bow, 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 bow.
Yeah.
No,
How about,
he has
how
to
about
do
like
to jump
baby
on
baby
it.
like a what's her name?
No, that song's called My Pony, actually.
Yeah, I'm sorry, My Pony.
Yeah, My Pony. There we go. Perfect.
Like,
Thank you.
So Minx knew that.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that song.
I had the lyrics going through my head.
Oh no, like you just like that. You hear the fucking beat to it and like all the music, and you're just like, oh yes.
See, I pick up that station in Jacksonville that plays the old school 90s hip hop and R&B, and they play that song, and you guys hear it every time I hear it because I'll record part of it and throw it in chat.
You know, I keep imagining Minx when that song comes on. She walks up to she would walk when she was single,
That's
walk up to the hot
sister.
guy. If she's single, I don't know.
That's your
Walk up to the
sister.
guy, like, want some fuck?
That's your sister.
Right?
Okay,
Oh yeah. I'm Kaz's stepdaughter. I'm his favorite, by the way. Favorite stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter, so it's perfectly fine. There's no blood there.
Right? I've seen I've seen an instructional
I've been
video
estranged
on
for
that.
25 years. I don't know who the hell you are.
There's instructional videos on that. My one doc was telling me about that. He's like, yeah, because like for some reason,
How to pick up your stepsister?
yeah. It's instructional videos. Again.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to change my name to Theon.
Oh no, but then your dick gets cut off. Spoilers. But no.
Hashtag Ram- nothing.
But yeah, no. So yeah, instructional videos, because for some reason we were talking about porn one day at work, and it, and how they're instructional videos on how to, pick up the librarian or the pizza delivery guy or your stepsister. Or
Oh, we must
I was just joking about it, but you guys were really talking about it?
Yeah, no, we had like a good conversation about this. I was just like, what? At first I was confused. I was like, wait, instructional video, and then I was like, wait a second, porn. Okay. Now we're on the same wavelength. Now we can continue. And like most of the time, like when we get on subjects like that, it's me laughing because I'm like, are we Are we doing this right now? It's 8 a.m, like on a Monday.
And your hand is buried in this guy's leg.
No, it's a foot. Mondays are feet. So, I mean, if he can get his fucking hand in a foot, god damn, that's talent. Like, I don't even count my fucking sponges during those cases because, again, if I lose a sponge in the foot, I kind of want to give myself a pat on the back. Like, God, it's impressive. Like, how the fuck did I, how? Because, feet aren't that.
Impressive as you're walking out the door with all your stuff.
Yeah. It's like, hell yeah, I lost a sponge of the foot. What? No. Would have been so bad.
Did you see that I think it was AT&T commercial where the doctor, they're like, oh, we're so sorry. Accidents happen all the time. We're really sorry. Oh, that's my wife, and it's stitched into the dude's fucking stomach.
Oh my god.
I could see Minx there at some point, just like looking at the doctor like, you fucking idiot.
Do you have a class of trivia that you were going to ask?
Yeah, I was looking at history, more specifically U.S. history.
Ooh. Us? Who's us?
Us.
Us? Like history. The United States?
Yeah, and there's the words us. There's a separate one for the American Jewish community. You ready, KJ?
History.
Oh, apparently it's rated difficult.
Well, they are.
But anyways, all right. So we're gonna do early U.S. history. Let's see if I can.
What's early? Like before 1982?
Yes.
Oh.
As in, like, Christopher Columbus's voyage to the Americas in 1492 opened up a new era in world history. What country sponsored his expedition?
Portugal.
Spain or Portugal?
Spain.
Well, I have to pick one, so.
Portugal.
Spain. Spain.
All right, so Dad
Spain.
says Spain.
It's Spain.
Number 2, the coming of Columbus. Oh, phrasing. and other Europeans to the Americas brought many changes to the Americas, some of them positive and others negative. What affected the native population of North America most severely? Disease, aggression, trade, enslavement.
Disease.
Number 3, the first English settlements were failures. It was not until tobacco was discovered as a cash crop and strong administrators took advantage of the economics. This man established in order that Virginia become a viable colony. Adam Jackson, Adam Smith, Thomas Jefferson, or John Smith?
Ice.
Ice is not one of the answers.
Oh, Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson?
Sure.
Sure, we'll go Thomas Jefferson.
Why not? So far, all these answers have been red, so like the color red, but it says submit my answers at the bottom, so we'll see. Number 4, in the 18th century, the American colonies became much more a part of the world economic system. Their local economies had matured and were now producing crops and goods that were in demand in Europe and elsewhere. To cope with this demand for goods, especially for labor-intensive agricultural products, these
fucking words,
right?
Blah 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 blah.
These colonies increasingly turned to slave labor.
Slaves.
No, it says Northern, Southern, Spanish, Californian. Like
Southern.
In the late 1730s and 40s, a religious revival swept across the land. It was part of a response to the loosening of colonial religious control, but also a response to the uncertainty of the time.
It's a P.
Puritanism.
Puritans, yes.
The Puritan Revolution? Sure.
What are the other options?
Spirited Times, the Great Awakening, the Reformation, or the Puritan Revolution?
Puritan Revolution.
Yep.
In order to avoid or limit potential problems with
Are you keeping score? Because I'm not.
I have to get through all the questions and then I hit submit answers. Goodness.
You're doing trivia wrong. You should be keeping track of who says what.
Oh, I don't no.
I think we've pretty much all agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Except for Portugal, Spain.
Right.
It was Portugal. And who's whacking off there? Is that you, Mud Puppy?
Stop
That's
it,
me
Mud
playing
Puppy.
with my 19.1 inches of a tape measure.
Right. So in order to stop it, in order to avoid or limit potential problems with Native Americans, England had also closed much of the West to settlement, angering many colonists who were anxious to move into the rich and fertile Ohio Valley. This and other thorny issue caused anger and resentment to grow in the colonies. Name the other issue: limits on slave labor, immigration requirements, a trade embargo, or taxation.
Trade embargo. I'd have to say trade. Either trade or taxation. That's probably trade.
Money's on trade.
Money's on trade?
Yeah, trade.
All right. In the few years preceding the American Revolution, the city of Boston was a powder keg just waiting to explode.
Penis! Is that not one of the choices?
No, penis is not one of the choices.
Okay. All right, go. Continue. Sorry.
In March of 1770, some British troops responded to a snowball attack by local young men by firing back, killing 5 colonists. What was the name given to this historical event? The American Revolution,
Boston Massacre.
the Boston Massacre, Boston Tea Party, Boston Revolt.
Boston Massacre.
Massacre.
In April 1775, British forces under General Thomas Gage attempted to march from Boston to these nearby villages in order to seize supplies that the colonies had stored there for their local...
Lexington and Concord.
Huh?
Lexington and Concord.
Well, all right, Mr. Bond.
I'm sorry. I know his
fucking big man.
Right?
I was going to say something with ice in it, but you win.
Violent action having begun.
Ice was actually an E4 back then.
Yeah. Well, I think he just said something
so you
about
never really know whether he was there or not. He might have been shamming out.
He was one of the oarsmen on Washington's boat to be,
So he was working. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Maybe he was.
He was definitely trying to get that E5 meritorious instead of through the board.
Gotcha.
Right. So violent action having begun, the Second Continental Congress debated what steps to take against Britain. They drafted this document, the Indian
the penis document.
Declaration of Independence.
Or the
No,
Constitution.
I think I'm right. No,
Or the
penis
Charter of
document.
Rights.
Declaration of Independence.
No, it's the penis document.
You're obsessed with dicks right now, Cause.
Well, it's that 19.1 dude.
Right? Gary.
Balls.
Gary.
The overwhelming...
Love you, Gary, if you're listening.
The overwhelming superiority of the British Army forced the American forces out of the major cities during the brutal winters of the Revolutionary War. The tide of the war... The tide of the war changed, however, when this nation threw its support behind the colonies. Spain, Germany, Mexico, France.
France.
No, that's a taint.
Oh my God. One interesting story is that of women who fought in the Revolutionary War as men. This woman is probably the most famous. No,
Still
it
to this day.
G.I. Jane, Ava Simpson, Joanne White, or Deborah Sampson.
I thought you said Ava Adams. I'm like, holy shit, isn't she in porn?
I wouldn't know, sir. The revolution behind the colonies, ties with France became strained, and England's naval superiority grew. Which new war with England broke out early in the next century? The Spanish War, the Civil War, the War of 1812, the Puritan Revolution.
War of 1812.
Conflicts
Which was actually fought by Canada.
Conflicts turned inward as the North became increasingly industrialized after 1840. The differences between the North and the South became even more apparent. The South produced this product, which was becoming more dependent on the North financially.
Cotton?
That was an option. It said spices, wheat, cotton, fruit.
Cotton?
Oh, it's got to be cotton.
Right? This political party was formed in Wisconsin in the 1850s and was largely supported by the Northerners who favored its anti-slavery policies. Republicans, Reform, Democrat, or Puritan.
Republicans.
Literary sources can be useful and interesting in discovering the history of a particular era. This novel by Harriet Beecher Stowe is one of the most influential novels of the 1850s.
She's Uncle my ex-girlfriend.
Uncle Tom's Cabin. Oh my God. Cause.
What? Oh, dude, she would, yeah. We were good, man.
Cause, is she my mom?
No, she's more like your grandma. We had really interesting relations.
Oh my God.
Wait,
I'm
what?
sure, dude, I'm sure there's an instructional video about that.
We didn't have video back then, but
yeah, so.
Man, her ass was fucking
Oh my God,
white.
Dad.
Oh, sorry.
That's enough out of you. With the election of this anti-slavery Republican candidate for president.
Trump. Yeah, whatever. Let's go back to my ex-wife's ass.
We have 4 more questions.
Oh, well, okay. Okay, you have the floor. Sorry.
The first battle of the Civil War occurred when Brigadier General Pierre G.T. Beauregard formally requested... Huh?
Good, you're good.
Right? Yeah, Beauregard. Formally requested that this be... that this fort be surrendered. Fort Meade, Fort Sumter, Fort Knox, or Fort Royal.
Sumter.
Although the location and timing of the Battle of Gettysburg was almost an accident, the fact that a huge battle took place in Pennsylvania in July 1863 was certainly no accident. The commander of the Confederate Army of North Virginia had chosen a course that meant a major battle was almost unavoidable. Who was the commander? General
Ice's
penis. Robert E. Lee.
It's not penis. By late 1860s.
Ice's penis.
Oh, Ice said penis?
No, Ice's penis.
Oh.
Ice's his personal penis.
What rank
he
was
commanded
Ice
all
during the
that
Civil
shit.
War?
Ice in the Civil War. I don't know.
The Royal Penis.
He was a
Your
PFC.
Highness.
Oh, he was a PFC?
Oh, he got reduced? He went from specialist to PFC from the Revolution to the Civil War?
Probably. Shit happens,
Was he the one
man.
who let the White House burn during the War of 1812?
Probably. That's probably why he got demoted.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? Way to go. By late
that guy?
1864, the South was exhausted and bleeding, and victory was near for Union troops. And in April 1865, the Confederacy surrendered. Unfortunately, Lincoln never had time to appreciate his victory. He was assassinated by this man 5 days after Lee surrendered after Lee surrendered.
John Wilkes Booth.
Upon the assassination of Lincoln, the presidency fell upon who?
Harriet Tubman.
No.
Can you read them off? Because I know the name, I just can't remember off the top of my head.
Grant,
Red Leg.
Garfield, Hayes, Johnson.
Which one of those includes Red Leg?
None.
He's kind of old too.
None.
I know Red Leg was the National Security Advisor at the time, so.
He was.
D-Max is saying Johnson.
I'm going to go with Garfield. And hopefully he doesn't turn into Spider-Man later and make a shitty movie.
Garfield?
Yeah.
Garfield.
Jefferson.
I'm going to say it's Grant, but okay, if you guys say it's Garfield. Submit answers. Okay.
He was a cute orange cat.
So,
I forget we're doing the conglomerate of answers, so I'm just like answering like really fucked up answers.
So we did not do good.
We're smart
How
though.
bad we do?
We did 16 out of 20.
We're good.
80.
That's
We're
awesome.
Good.
That's good.
Woo! Smart motherfuckers.
C's get degrees. Hello.
That's a B. That's a B. That's a B.
Yeah.
Oh
We're going to college,
I feel
guys.
good. Hell
We'll
yeah.
be Ossifers.
We did it. Oh my god. Is it
The
time for the
envious.
show to be over?
Da-da-da-da-da.
No, I got the next the next trivia.
Dude, we have
There's more?
There's
more?
5 minutes.
Okay, the best 3 out of 5. Go.
All right.
Other than the genitalia and the breast, what
Oh,
other
gosh.
body part swells during intercourse?
Boobs.
No.
He said
genitals and
Eyes.
breasts. What else swells during intercourse?
Prostate.
Nope. Inner nose.
Inner nose.
Fuck that.
What?
Random.
Yeah.
Next. Who cares?
Humans aren't the only species to partake in oral sex. What other species go all the way down?
Horses.
Dolphins?
Humans. Humanoids? Like
Cheetahs,
like
hyenas, and goats.
Goats.
Fucking goats,
goats
Spanky.
have to do it. Because they got nothing else.
True or false? The sperm of a mouse is longer than the sperm of an elephant.
Are we talking proportionally or actual length? Because I have a tape measure here.
Oh my god.
True. I'd say true.
Yeah, true.
You are correct. And for the last one, almost all mammals, besides humans, actually have a bone in their penis. True or false?
False.
False.
What? Humans don't have a bone.
And you want to know how I know that's false?
They
It's
get
because
a
a dog's dick lip sticks out.
What?
How can you do that with a bone?
No, it would be true. Almost all mammals, besides humans, like bears and dogs, actually have a bone in their penis.
Good.
Huh.
Great.
Fuck me. I don't know shit about animals.
I know walrus do, but that's because, it's cold where they mate, but
I'm just imagining two walruses laying on top of each other. Like,
oh my god.
And for the last
Tusk
one,
me. Tusk me.
Tusk me? What the fuck? Oh my god.
You're not doing it right, fucker. Don't do it that way.
Man.
You fucking bitch.
Cause. Oh my god. Best stepdad ever is going insane right now.
I'm here for your entertainment.
A-
Love you.
Yoda just went straight walrus style.
Right? Shit.
The tusk I must have.
Oh, you're not doing it right.
Oh
Don't
my
encroach
God.
on me. Don't bite. No, fucking stop snoring.
No, seriously. I was literally like about to start throwing elbows and knees last night, and like it would have erupted into like a really big fight, which again I just didn't want to deal with. So I said fuck it, and I went to the couch.
Good call. Good
Right? I don't feel like, being a statistic and shit. I don't know.
Don't quit hitting me in the nose.
Oh my god. Well,
As the closer,
that that does it for us on Friday.
No bullshit. No. Is Jay Brady coming back tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming so. It's Saturday. It's his show. So, I'm assuming he's going to be there for it. And he's going to be joined with Pookie. And then, that reminds me. And then on Sunday, we've got the green room with our stoners, Jason and Charlie. Monday, we have the Monday edition with Ice and Cuffs. Tuesday is Tied Up Tuesday with myself, Minx, and Gray Cloud. Wednesday, and KJ's going to join us on Tuesday as well.
Tied up with Gray Cloud?
Yeah, I'm tied up with Gray Cloud now.
Tied up with Gray Cloud.
I'm bringing the Gimp mask next
I
Tuesday.
do like that beard thing going on there. With
Right.
The,
He is a
Gray
sexy-
Cloud guy.
He is a sexy bitch.
He's got a
Hell, fuck yeah.
He's got a nice
I'd
beard.
fuck. Dude,
If I was a
fucking
chick, I'd
grab
do
that
it.
shit and hell yeah. Anyway, go on. Go ahead.
I don't even know what to do right now.
It's
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Thank you.
You're on Monday.
No,
There you
we're on Wednesday now.
No, we're on Monday.
No.
Go Monday. Monday's good. Oh, Monday was really good.
Oh my god. Make it stop. It's so
And twice on a Tuesday.
Right.
I want to see your face. When you say
There.
you go.
There. Hold on. Right there.
Somebody screenshot that.
You'll see it soon. Oh my god. Now I'm like gonna watch it. Wait, hold on. I'm waiting. Wait.
That's the best face in the world.
Littering and
Right, littering. And no, but and then so Wednesday we have WTF Wednesday with Jim Beam and Pookie and KJ. Oh, there it is. I'm such an idiot.
Pretty good, right?
You're welcome. And Pookie and KJ are gonna join Jim Beam. Thursday we have Sergeant's Time with Ice, Mike Golf, Gray Cloud, and Doc Madness. And that brings us back to Friday. And with me and Mud Puppy, and KJ will join us next week as well. And next week we have Drill Sergeant High on our show. So that's gonna be.
That guy is funny
I
as
have
hell.
my fanboy shirt made already.
Oh my god,
Thanks.
it's gonna.
In Sharpie, bright neon orange. Little hearts and flowers.
That's amazing.
I think I'll wear the Gimp mask on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'll just be me, and then Friday I'll be the fanboy that no one's ever expected.
I'm so excited.
Show me on the doll where the bad man touched.
Right. But yeah, no, that's it for us tonight. So thank you everybody on Mixer and Facebook Live for hanging out with us. And yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow for Saturday Night Savagery. So yeah, everybody have a good weekend and a good rest of your Friday. Bye.
Peace. Deuces.
Of all the guilt we try to hide, and I no longer have the will to drive. All these promises were lies, and I will never give into all the shit that life has put on you. The past will stay where